Welcome back to the stream, everyone. How are we going? Lots to do today. Finally finished that bloody Prototech video. It was a lot of fun, but it took forever. Looks like OBS doesn't want to switch screens. Hold up. Nope. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. New video out. That was pretty fun. Thanks for all the feedback on that, guys. It was nice. But today, we're switching it up a bit, and this is a project that I was working on in secret, but doesn't really matter now. It's this nether tree farm. Quite a lot of background noises. Okay. Hold up. Is that better now? I meant to have like a video voice on or something, but I think it crashed. Yeah, it's an L. Let's get some non-copyright music, thank you. Okay, this is not a good start. Can you guys, is that better? Is this better, chat? It's a noise. When I speak, the noise is still there. Really? Wait, I'll just unplug and replug the mic. I had this problem when I was recording voiceovers as well. I'm supposed to be getting a power supply soon, so I hopefully shouldn't have this problem. Okay, that looks good on my end. Also, my audio isn't getting picked up. Bruh. Yeah, if you don't know, chat, I got a new desk today and I had to move all my crap across from one desk to the other, so a lot of stuff's changed. Okay, that's really loud. Okay, I think we're good. So, I haven't done anything on this world. I thought I'd just load in fresh, and get started. So, I got shown a while ago a really cool trick that you can do to get, like, to blow up the blocks but not the items. So I made the core layout for this farm. I just haven't got a good blast chamber yet. So if you, like, drop the TNT down in like this obsidian kind of tube. You have something like that, and then you have a bunch of blocks here. It should theoretically destroy the blocks and not the items. Yeah. At least in theory. There we go. See, so how the blocks got destroyed but not the items? So that's what we're going to be using to harvest these up. Because previously, what I've had to do is I've had to separate all the blocks into like separate 1x27 strips, because the trees are 27 blocks tall, and then separate those strips into different segments, and then blow those segments up individually. So TNT from here doesn't blow up items from down here, and that just like increases efficiency, but it also makes it massive and really laggy and stuff. And because I'm dealing with like 3 game tick. Actually, I might be able to use observers here instead of rails. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I can fix. I haven't touched this in about 4 months. I think first order of business would be to... Looks like I've already got a core layout here. Move this over a lot. Save that. Let's take somewhere fresh to build in. Okay, I think actually I've already done that over here. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I have. So it seems like part of it's working. Or all of it actually. So yeah, that's how many items we're getting. It's I don't have carpet mod on. What am I doing? Yeah, so as you can see, just this little segment alone brings my frames down to 14. I am rendering 23 chunks, so let's drop that down. Drop that down to 60, because I'm streaming at that. And probably have most of the particles off. That. Yeah, I do. I have like 2 global clocks. I don't know much about update order. That made it more laggy. What the? Yeah, I'm not too good with update order. In fact, I only discovered, or didn't discover, but I only figured out. I don't know the word for it, but I didn't know that like things were directional and locational until I started making these circuits. And I built it in one spot and it worked fine. I built it somewhere else and it didn't, and I'm like, what the hell? It like puzzled me for so long, and then I asked someone on Reddit and they're like, oh, things can be locational, and I'm like, oh, thanks Minecraft. So once you split them into one wide streams, no matter how high you can make it, it's detection based. Yeah. That's probably why it's so laggy, all those items. Just excuse me for a minute, I'm gonna get carpet mode installed. Also new transition. Kinda cool. should be good. Yeah, carpets is going to be useful for a lot of things, like reducing lag and being able to clip through blocks, testing out the farm, slowing down the tick speed. It's just an absolute banger of a mod. Oh yeah, processing the atoms is going to be fun. Yeah, isn't tick warp like all CPU? Am I muted? No, okay. Can you see this? Yeah, at the moment, working out the item systems, like that's not really going to be the hard thing. The hardest thing is going to be splitting these, like, what, 4 lots of 2x27 strips of blocks, about 600,000 an hour, which is, calculator. Hold up. It's gonna work? Oh, it's capturing the wrong monitor. That's hilarious. There we go. Okay. So, the actual rates of the farm is around 550, but I rounded up because I can. So, something like that. So 152 items, or 153 items a second. Roughly like 2.5 stacks a second. Do you want to work on it together? Yeah, do you have the server thing? That'll be good. Because I don't want to just spam pistons everywhere. I think there's like a smarter method. See if I can find... That was the original version. Made like 200 an hour. I had like this really weird cheese grater design somewhere. Probably should have marked it out. Mightn't even be on this world. Hold up. Yeah, I'll load it. No, not that one. I made like 20 backups, but I didn't label any of them. So I have no idea what they're called. No. No. Surely this one. Yeah, do you still have the server set up? I think it's this one. Yeah, here, this design. Oh, that's laggy. It's kind of cool. It's just a matter of like trying to blow up these blocks without blowing up adjacent ones, which could prove difficult. And I also couldn't get the rates up to 550k an hour. So I think some of the trees are generating when these pistons are extended. Like, just slow this down a bit. Also, they're not synced up properly. Oh, it's 1.16 too. Wait, do you even have... You wouldn't have this farm though on that world, right? We'd have to remake it from scratch. Where were we? So I just want to get a sense of how quickly these are getting, like, pushed out. Might be able to get away with just splitting these into 2 separate streams, like per segment. And then using the obsidian trick that I showed before. Which, Dudjfy told me about, the guy in chat at the moment. What are these called? Just warp block or something? Another warp block? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this damn thing's still on. I think I've got a command block for this, actually. Oh my god, I do. Yeah. Okay, so it's completely empty. Gonna switch that on and that on. Oh, that's pretty quick. That's like 4 blocks a second nearly. Oh, that's actually the in-game music. Forgot I had that on. Yeah, I don't have Lightmatica on here though. I'll have to download that again. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna split this up into more item streams. That's 11 blocks out, chat. Switch these off. Yeah, that should be 12 blocks, right? Yep. And then it's 2 streams, so you'd need piston here, and then to push that way. So you're gonna have the blocks coming in like this, and then one's gonna get pushed out like that. Maybe you could have one. I can probably get rid of these clocks and have a global clock. The only problem with that is it's 3 game tick, so you can. You could add 3 game ticks of delay because these all need to be synced up, right? So if I have 1 clock and then, you know, redstone dust can only go 15 long, right? So if I have a clock down here, I switch the clock on, it goes 15 blocks up, and then I have to add a repeater, and then it goes to the pistons, right? But then it's 1 repeater, like 2 game ticks of delay out of sync. So I'd have to add 3 game ticks of delay. Or I could have a clock at every segment, and then just have an instant repeater line to turn it on. Yeah. So I could theoretically have... Not theoretically. I'll probably just get rid of this for now. Could have it this close. They want to split these up as much as possible, right? So when the TNT's blowing stuff up over here, it's not going to blow up adjacent items here. Or I could have a TNT in the middle, which would be really efficient, actually. Like, there's so many options with this. Like, just look at this. Look how many routes I can take, right? Lots of decisions. And then, of course, it's mirrored, so I can just build up one side and then clone it. It's going to go at 12 as well. Does it even have to go at 12? In my design, let's just have a timing split in the middle. Yeah, I think they all have to be in sync. I saw someone on Reddit they made like a 3 game tick feed tape. And that's pretty much what it's going to be, right? You have the tree which spawns in here, and then piston pushes a block like that. And then you want this piston to instantly push over that block, and then that one to instantly push it over here, and then you blow it up with TNT. But if this piston over here, if this one pushes, when this one's still extended, it won't be able to push. So then the next time a tree grows, it won't generate in this block, because there's already a nether wart there, right? So you want to make sure that it's in sync. So as soon as that one pushes, this one pushes, and then that one pushes. Also, does anyone know if, like if I have a piston like this, and it's in the middle of pushing, I'll just show you. This is why carpet mod is good, okay? So I have a piston like this, would I be able to... No. Okay, just... Yeah, it should be fine. So I want to push this block and then that block. Throw out new redstone. Oh, interesting. So... Oh, I gotta update this. No, it's getting... Oh, because it's on tick freeze. Well, yeah. And what if it's like the same delay for both? That's still gonna push. Okay, it looks like that one did. So that's obviously gonna be, you know, update order and stuff. That piston gets updated first. If I built it in a different spot, that piston might get updated first. So that isn't reliable. Now I gotta add 1 game tick of delay. Chat, is there a way to add 1 game tick of delay that doesn't use bloody, what are they called, scaffolding? Oh, Mike's in chat. Hello. Oh yeah, we're gonna have the dust haters. Don't worry, I might use rails. If I use rails, yeah, I can just... Let's see. Oh, that's why I didn't want to use observers, because they pulse... I think it's a 1 tick pulse, not 0 tick. Which means I can't really hook it up to a 3 game tick clock. Because then the piston's going to be extended for 1 extra tick. And then 3 game ticks to retract. Or is it 3 game ticks to extend? Yeah, so it's going to extend for 3 game ticks. Which I'll just show you with carpet mod. Keep forgetting I have this. If I do something like that. Right, let's delete that. It's going to extend for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 game ticks. Whereas if you 0 tick it, it should just extend 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I got the repeater there? No, that wouldn't be why, would it? Okay, I guess I'm gonna make a... I know this is a terrible way to do it, but just for demonstration purposes. One, two... Oh, I gotta fucking update it, right? That's probably what I'm missing. What are people saying in chat? Height-wise, do they all need to be in sync? Like, you mean, do they all have to be in the long strips? Because I do split them off, like, here. Oh, you mean in one, do they all have to be pushed at the same time? Probably not. Like, if you have everything off sync equally, then it'll kind of like all cancel out. Yeah. Why isn't it retracting instantly, chat? What am I doing? I'm just gonna check up here. Is it the way I'm measuring it? Oh, it extends instantly. Okay, that's the problem. So it's like that. 1 game tick. 2, 3. Yeah. See? In fact, I can just show you 3. See? And if I was to add observers, it would be 4. So you have to use dust. Yeah, I don't think I was updating it properly. That's why. Yeah, so that's why this thing over here, when I had this running, it pretty much just crashed. Like I had to end up deleting half the farm and then just run the other half because I straight up couldn't run it even on this PC. So yeah, back to this layout, I guess. You're from Mexico and you need to go to bed? Sure, man. All good. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. Okay. I got another idea. I could have obsidian tubes. Does it have to be right next to the block? Verify if you're still there. So the trick with like blowing up blocks through the obsidian. If I have them like this, so they're running just, you know, tangent to it. Get some TNT just to label it. Something like that. And then another wart. That should... Oh... It'll blow up through here. Because this obsidian is just gonna block it, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna test it over here so I don't blow up anything. I'm not hearing any music. It's so quiet, chat. That's not too bad. C418 songs start out like incredibly quiet, completely inaudible. I'm like, oh, that's quiet, I'll turn it up. And then like 2 minutes later, they're just blaring. And I gotta turn it down again. But apart from that, the hoggers. Okay. So it should blow up. Wait, am I on tick freeze? I think I am. Okay. So it should blow up these blocks on the edge here. Maybe not even that one. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yep. Called it. Okay, so yeah, that'll still work fine, I guess. Yes, I am Australian. Oh, I didn't test to see if that's going to blow up items as well. Okay, obsidian on the bottom. You could probably have blocks running this way too. Maybe, no. And then... like random items scattered throughout. Not the most scientific test, but that's okay. I got vignette on. Nice, that's so cool. Where's Vignette? No idea. Oh, I don't have Optifine, that's why. I need to get Optifabric. Oh, you're from Sydney too. Nice. Optifabric. Give me that. I'm gonna quickly reload Minecraft just to get Optifine again. Just quickly. Wait a sec, you actually have new blocks coming in per stream every 3 game ticks? Pretty much. Oh, you haven't seen the core. I should probably have shown that. Come on. It's Drake from Discord. I love seeing people from Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, I recommend joining, because I post behind the scenes stuff, and not really. Just join it. It's fun. You can get roles if you're a subscriber. But I do post like screenshots of what I'm working on, and like when videos go live, like once a year pretty much. Yeah, is Vignette gone? Yes, it is. Perfect. Oh. That's hella loud. So this is a core. It requires 2 people, first of all. One person to AFK place a fungus, and then the other person to immediately break the stems when they spawn in. They're gonna have like haste 2, netherite axe, and then I'll have like some XP farm to repair the axe, obviously. And this pretty much lets you have the bloody, what is this? 4 dispensers, sorry, per Crimson Nylium. You can get faster than this, technically speaking. You could have a design that has like, you know the big flying machine walls that the Psycraft team made for their like self-sustaining one? You could have one of those modules per each of these crimson blocks, and then you would just place down the fungus like this, and you'd have like some auto clicker to do it, and you'll go around in a boat on blue ice, traveling insanely fast to the point where you could place like a fungus down every game tick. And then, using the flying machine wool, you would harvest 100% of each tree. So you're planting 20 trees a second, and you're getting 100% of that tree. And yeah, it's crazy. So that's like a theoretical way to get over 1 million an hour. Like it'll be around 2.1 or 2.2 million blocks an hour, which is pretty cool. Oh, is that a Filza supporter I see in the chat? And Lannis, yeah. Very epic song. That's where I got it from. That's where like most of the Kubbi songs are from in this playlist. From good old Filza Minecraft. He actually featured in the new video today. In the new video that I posted. I got his little pog face in there. Okay, let's get back to this. So this is gonna work. So I could have one here. Could I have like some pattern like that? Would that work? I mean, that's going to blow up the pistons there, but I could have... Let's move this over a block. I'm going to blindly clone this, see how it goes. Probably not too well. Please. Oh, it worked. Bug. Okay. And then I could just have like another bit of obsidian here, let's say. Because pretty much when the TNT explodes, it generates a bunch of vector lines which go out in all directions. And then when they hit a block, it like subtracts away from that vector line and breaks a block depending on its hardness level. So if I have a TNT in here, it's going to generate a bunch of vector lines, and they're all going to like be hitting the obsidian. But you're going to get a few that like kind of sneak through this corner, and they're going to come through here, and then break like these blocks. So like any that can kind of sneak through this corner. But then if you have another bit of obsidian here, and you get one that goes through like that, they're all going to get stopped and not break the piston. So you got to kind of like visualize it in your head. I'll get the Minecraft wiki up. It has a pretty good picture on it. Oh, TNT Minecraft, sorry, not real life. Who cares about real life TNT? Is this gonna open correctly? No? Boom, okay, so let's have a look. Might be on the technical wiki. There was an image. Oh, here we go. This one. Explosion, that's where it's from. So this image here. Just like picture a TNT in the center there. And then the obsidian kind of like blocking each vector line. So it's pretty cool. I like how it takes a little bit to switch screens, so then you can see the reloading brain. That one works since the items just get damaged less, so it takes, I think, 5 TNT explosions until they get destroyed. Okay, so we have 5 TNT explosions. So how many of these modules do you think I could fit in then? Or do you reckon I could have them spaced out enough? Because I can go all the way up to this block. So I could have like one here, like that. Or was that 12? Okay, yeah, so I could have it like that. Yeah, I'll space them out more. It's just this idea looked really cool, like having the TNT next to each other. Because that would solve the problem of having, like, way too many blocks coming in at once. Even if it's not coming in at 3 game ticks a second, I still wanna... Like, in case you get a surge of nether trees. Like, 2 growing at once, and then that happening, like, 5 times in a row. You want to be able to deal with it, otherwise the system's gonna get clogged up. So, like this... That might work, except these are going into the same block. And then you can't drop, like, careful with the piston blowing up, yeah. Yeah, it is a little bit close. I could probably push it back a few blocks. Seeing as no one's really going to make this farm except for a few technical servers if I can get it reliable. Probably just be the Prototech server. Most people are going to want to make their own, so don't have to make it compact at all. Like, if it was going to be a tutorial, simple nether tree farm type video, I'll try and make it compact and stuff, but don't have to worry about that here. Yeah, so I can actually push this out a whole nother block, which is handy dandy. Ethos farm. Did he make one like this? I know Tango made one a while ago. Like a fully automatic one. I'm trying to make a fully automatic one, but they're kind of tricky. So I was making a really simple one, and then it turned out to be not so simple. I don't want to copy methods, I guess. I don't want to copy his design. He used like piston worms to push away the stem blocks at the bottom. Like this. Oh, I love downgrading world from a snapshot version. Yes, this is like a self-sustaining tree farm. It's the best version, really, because, creative, oh my god. It's the best version, because, like, look, you have a massive 5x5 minus 2 space for, you know, fungus to grow on. And you have this piston worm design. Like, you can't really beat this. Like, you can make it a bit more efficient somehow, probably, but like, it's a bit hard to beat that, so, yeah. Okay, so that should work fine. That's far enough away that it shouldn't intercept, and I do have space to chuck in some more obsidian if needed. But remember, this is going to be 27 blocks tall, so it's going to come out down here. So that's going to have to go. But yeah, there is enough space to chuck some obsidian. No need to worry there. Who was that one? Yeah, that was JL's design, but Methods designed the lower portion of the farm. JL did like the blast chamber at the top and some of the other like linking together the farm. It was a joint project. Yeah. So if this works, then this farm's gonna be pretty small compared to the other one. It's hard to really test it. I guess I could maybe use command blocks to summon in the TNT. Okay, so I guess I'll just mirror this over here. I could use structure blocks, but like, nah. That was just a complete guess. Oh no, it's one block off, okay. Hold up. Oh no, I did get it right the first time. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, and then this is gonna go like that. Okay, so that's symmetrical and all. Get rid of this now. Be cool if someone made a mod that just made like this little two-dimensional layout 3D. So I didn't have to like tile it. Also, these like come out further as well, like it's bent here. Cause an actual fungus tree bends itself, like, see if I can show you. No, that's too distorted. Maybe over here? Yeah, okay, this is good enough. If there's any other, no. So this tree here, it like starts out 9 blocks wide. Well, it's a dual core, so it's 10 blocks wide. And then it comes up a step, goes down to being 8 blocks wide. And at the very top, it comes down to being 3x3 at the top. In this case, 4x4. It's like even smaller. And then you have to account for that. So you end up with like this curved kind of core layout, which looks funky. Also, changing the position of these pistons, like, see how these are right next to the, like where the nylium generates? You can't see it. Break that. So these pistons are like right on top of where the stem would generate. If you had these back like a few blocks, you would be getting no stems at all. Like they have to be pushing the stem, otherwise it won't generate. Which makes sense, because if you had them back a block, it will be clearing the blocks here, like the pistons will be pushing away these blocks, which then creates an air gap, which allows blocks to spawn in. But if you're not creating the air gap directly above, then no stems will spawn. Or very little will spawn. There's a chance for like stems to generate in a 1 block radius around the center, but yeah, you'll get pretty shitty rates. So it's important to have your pistons right next to the main trunk of the tree. Can you summon in blocks to be pushed by the pistons? I could. But I like to use like the natural growth over here. Like I just have command blocks placed in the fungus whenever there's an air block. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. Why is that running? This core could probably be optimized a bit too, but it's not really a concern. It's super simple. Like there's no pistons at all. It's such a weird layout. Of course, it means you can't have this in single player. Or you could have like an axe in one hand and fungus in the other, but then you won't be placing it as often, so it wouldn't be as quick. So I guess you could have it in a single player world, but it's definitely recommended for a server that has 2 client-side bots to spare. Server-side bots, sorry. Okay, what am I doing now? I'm cloning this, making it 3D or whatever. Which means getting rid of this bottom part. Oh, why'd I break those? These shouldn't be needed, right? No, okay. Yeah, if this works first try, this is gonna be a pretty short stream, chat. Might hop onto Prototech. But this won't be short. I've spent like over 200 hours on this so far. And I'm just completely getting rid of that previous design. Well, not completely. I learned a lot from it. Like, working out where stuff went wrong and etc. If I built that wrong, I have fucking hell. There we go. Okay, I should be able to clone this to my position, like that. Oh, I do not want TNT. I don't want the TNT blowing up at once, that wouldn't be pretty. Well, it would be pretty, but it'll be devastating as well. Okay, that's all. A lot cleaner now. Oh my god. Such a noob at this. Okay. And then I can clone this as much as I want. Oh, what happened here? Why are they like that? Yeah, I could summon in blocks. I guess if I wanted to test it every 3 game ticks, I can summon in a block. Just to like fully stress test it, I guess. Could try that. Boom. Of course. Is that the perfect height? No, it's a little bit too high. I'm not gonna eyeball this. 140. 140. Oh, and it's off center as well. The amount of times I've done this off center blows my mind. I think I cloned it wrong in the first place, chat. I've been playing way too much survival. And video editing. Okay, let's try this now. Nope. Nearly fucked up. Did I still... I somehow... Wait, what the hell? Oh, this is all on an angle. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to redo this whole thing. L. Oh, I got an ambient sound. This one I should just use Lightmatica. But then I'd have to reload Minecraft once more, which I've already done like twice. Or 3 times. That's how easy it should be. Just like that. But no, I gotta make it so difficult for myself. Is that the perfect height as well? Oh my god. 1 block off. There we go. Now I should be able to just subtract 27 from this and get... Oh yes, mass. Oh, 135, well. And a little bit more. Okay. Then of course tidy up this mess. Oh, I did clone. How does that look? Okay. Yep. Look at this scuffed water. Oh, I really don't want to rebuild that. Okay, so that's all fixed now. We got 3 big pillars. I wonder if I could replace these with like barrier blocks maybe so you can see what's going on. It's like a transparent, unbreakable block that isn't fully transparent that I could use. Oh, beacons, right? Beacons? Probably been my best bet. It's gotta be a full block, of course. Oh, but the light updates now. You're just gonna have to imagine it. Imagine the TNT. I'm gonna have to get like a bazillion TNTs. Command. Like, I'm gonna have to summon TNT at each point. Okay, so... You know, I need a command block to summon in each bit of TNT. Right, and there's like 6 tubes. I'm gonna have 3 TNT at each level. Which is gonna result in quite the amount of TNT. Kazam, I just watched your documentary on your time on Proto. It was really well done. Thanks, man. Thank you. That was quite the adventure. Going back through all the old footage and being like, oh, I remember doing that, and I remember killing that villager. Yeah. No, it's a great server. I'm pretty glad I switched from Mechanists. That server was great too, but it was just really young, and they have evolved to be pretty successful now. So I'm very happy for them. Yeah, the community's just so good now that a certain someone is being escorted out, you know? Okay, so we're adding on to the first coordinate. I'm gonna guess this again. Just kidding. I should probably just test one side first before cloning it a bunch, right? So these pistons, we want to hook these up to... Also, chat, should I use wool or white concrete for everything? Because I used wool in the computer thing from last week. Which B-Dogs was meant to tour, but according to Methods, he hasn't replied yet. Because I asked Methods to ask B-Dogs if he could tour the thing. Well, actually, Methods suggested it. And he's like, oh, do you want B-Dogs to see this? And I'm like, oh, that'll be sick. Just wait till it's done. And then now he's on holiday or whatever. They're taking a break for Christmas. And by the time they're back, everything will be blown over already, so... Terracotta, concrete. Okay, so... Chat, I'm gonna use wool. Should I use wool? Let's see. The thing is, it's only like 1 circuit, really. The whole farm. So that's why I'm probably gonna end up just using white concrete. Like, for the one before, I think we used 12 different wool colors. Like, 14 for the combination lock. So you kind of had to use different colors, but because this is just connecting a bunch of pistons to a clock, it's really only like 1 or 2 circuits, so yeah. A lot of target blocks are also used, I'll let you know. They are so goddamn helpful. And glass. Glass as well. So how have I hooked these up? Let's have a look. Yeah, like this here. Look at the target blocks. Like, you would not be able to do this in previous versions. Like, you're able to power 4 pistons at once with a single target block. In such a tight space with no added delay. Pretty epic. So, yeah, we're gonna be QCing a lot of things. Probably gonna be glass, right? Also, if I put... Do I need no blocks here to update it? I don't think I do, because you have, like, the pistons. The problem is, when I start messing around with, like, 3 game tick clocks and stuff, everything just becomes a matter of update order and shit, and I know nothing about that. Like, I watched through about 3 hours of videos on update order, and I have very little clue on how it works still. Like, it updates in -X first, and Z, and then whatever. I just mostly went over my head, so... Something I do want to learn more about. The realm of, like, in between a tick. Like, you know, you have, like, 1, 2, 3, like, all the different ticks up to 20. But, like, in between tick 1 and 2, like, what gets updated first? What does the game process first? Like, obviously it can't process everything at once. It's got to have an order. Like, this piston extends before that piston, and so on. And normally that wouldn't matter when you're dealing with, you know, magnitudes of greater than 1 tick. But, because, you know, 0 ticks and stuff, it's less than a tick, so you gotta deal with that problem. Also, I'm using glass here, which means I can't transfer signals downwards. So I'm probably gonna have to switch it up and use something like this. A little staircase going all the way down. Then I can put the clock all the way at the top. Also means I can have target blocks like here and here. It's actually gonna look pretty sick. Like that. And I'll like activate them all and stuff. Yeah, Ilmango's video on it was all I could stomach on update order. Oh yeah. I'm on tick freeze, fucking hell. Yeah, I really need to sit down with a proto member one day and just get them to splurge all their knowledge on me. Someone like Activision, he does a lot of tree farm, no dust, piston update order stuff. Pretty much anyone that makes, like, you know, overworld tree farms. Not this stuff. This stuff's easy. Like, you don't have to worry about sapling return, you don't have to worry about breaking leaves. Yeah. Well, it's not easy, it's just easier, you know. What was I doing with this clone command? These all got to shift up a block as well. That. No. Now, sort out the top later. The top's always a bit of a misdemeanor. Oop. Okay, that should be down far enough. Because we can only go down 15 blocks, right? So we have the clock up here, and it goes all the way down to about here. Hopefully that reaches. That's on 3. Should get it to go there. 3, 2, 1. Yep, okay. So that's pretty good. That reaches down quite deep. It slots in pretty compactly as well. Happy about that. Goes like that. Then of course you have this edge case here with the piston up there. Can sort that out later. I gotta add in all this glass. Pretty much wherever there's air, you gotta add in glass blocks. That. We should see all these pistons extended except for the top one. Ooh, Yeah, it's only on signal strength 1. So these two pistons I can't activate. Oh, and that's going to be off center a bit. Okay. Let's see if I can fix that. Nope, okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to worry about that last bit, just to keep it somewhat in order. Okay. Oh, the DOS spam, it pains me. I just hope they magically fix it in like 1.17 or 18, and I don't have to worry about it. Because like you would use DOS over Rails most of the time if you could. If it wasn't for the lag, it's just so much more versatile. And at last, like Rails only go for 9 blocks or whatever. No, wait. Yeah, 9 blocks. Redstone DOS goes for 15, plus it can carry a signal strength, so you can like encode data more compactly, like we did in the touchscreen video. Oh fuck, dude, my Reddit premium ran out. Oh no. That guy who spent $8.99 on a gold, all for nothing, dude. Yeah, I'll probably just chuck dust on there, cause yeah, I'm not gonna touch those yet until I build up the clocks. I might be able to get a universal clock as well. Let's just see. So that's what it looks like so far. If I chuck a redstone block, hopefully they all activate. Which they just about have. Cool. And I've not built one of these in a while. Yeah, that's pushing itself, that's fine. So I know to make these non-locational you have to do something with like making like QCing one of these. Let's see, so I want to make it so I might have to make this a bit higher actually, chat, which is okay. It's still gonna work, yep. So I'll show you what I'm making in a sec. You can actually make a one wide version of this. Wonder if I have one lying around. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's a one wide 3 game tick clock. How the fuck do you turn it on? It's gotta be a lever somewhere, right? Hold the phone. Is that at power level 2? No, we do not want that. There we go. Balls. Okay. So let's get rid of that. This should not be reaching. Yeah, this one's 0. How the hell did this work? It did work, chat. Oh, okay. I see. That's not getting updated there. They gotta find a way to update that. See how the redstone isn't doing anything? It's because it's locational. Something like that. Come on. It's not... Okay, this does work sometimes. What if I can just clone it into a different position and it'll work? Let's see. Because I actually did have to use this at one point. Not this exact version. But this part here had to be 1 wide. Because you have blocks coming in... Let's grab this. You have blocks coming in here, right? And then you also have blocks coming in here. So you have to like have this circuit and then run down here, and it has to be 1 wide and all. Like this part in here was the most frustrating thing to build, and all of this is pretty much useless. Except for the knowledge I got from making this thing, it's all useless. Which is just amazing. Okay, looks like I haven't fixed this properly. There we go. Now I can sleep at night. So let's get back to making this. This is a rudimentary 3 game tick clock, and it's not working now because there's no pistons or anything to update this. Now this should... No, it wouldn't work first try. There's no way. Let's see, I think you can actually get away with adding a piston up there. Yeah, you gotta mess around with a bunch of different block placements first. There we go, okay. So, that is cool. That is very cool, indeed. Let's get rid of that piston. It should still work, there we go. So yeah, these are pushing at, should be 3 game ticks, once every 3 game ticks. Tick step. So 1, 2, and then retract, 1, 2, retract, like that. Pretty cool. Except you have a few like this guy who aren't retracting, and then if you put the note block there, it should, in theory, extend with everyone else, like that. So it looks like you do need the note blocks. So those ones are all in sync, which is pretty cool. And then you have fucking guys like this, who do have a note block, but still don't extend. And I think that's also something to do with being locational. He's just not extending at all. Like, I could add in a piston here. Doesn't really matter what I do. Like, you think it doesn't matter because you have pistons below and above updating. Yeah, non-locational ones. I haven't made one, but I think... Oh my god. Wait, what? Oh, I thought Minecraft was in borderless full screen mode for a second. But no. Okay. That actually looks really good. That Zerify, thank you. He sent me some screenshots of a nice little non-locational clock. 3 game tick one. So that actually could fix this problem with the pistons. Let's see if I can just make this without referring back to the screenshot. Highly doubt it though. Okay, it's like a little mock-up version. The fact that this... Oh, it's on tick freeze. Does that work? That looks like it works, chat. Oh, that bloody piston. I wonder if it's actually the redstone dust isn't getting there. Let's see. Okay, it's gonna say 0, obviously. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, see the starting block, how it's like... It looks like it's over here for a majority of the time. Activate a rail instead of a note block. Activate a rail instead of a note. I don't think it's the updating block that's the cause, but maybe. Yeah, I think it's got to be... Yeah, I'll show you a fix that might work. So see how this redstone block isn't above the redstone dust? You'd think that wouldn't matter, right? Because in reality, it's moving back and forth really fast. In fact, you can't even really see it on carpet mod. Yeah, you can't even... You can barely even see it moving back and forth. But it is, okay? So if I actually turn the clock off... Let's go back into normal time. If I turn this off, move the redstone... Oh, fuck. Okay, let's see. So I gotta remove that dust. Dust the block like that. That fixes the problem. Yeah. And I think all the other things that you randomly see are just visual glitches. Yeah, that's pretty satisfying. And, oh, that's the other thing. See how it's activating every 2 ticks? That should fix it. There we go. So pretty much that just spammed a million times. That's what that whole farm is over there. You have one top that isn't triggering. Yeah, these ones aren't hooked up. I was gonna do that when I added in the clocks, so I know what I'm dealing with. So it should be pretty trivial. Fucking, of course. Target blocks are working against me here. Okay. So my main problem is just the DOS linking up there, but that's fine. Go like that, and then this. Oh, are they all triggering now? There we go. So I'm just gonna double check that that's going every 3 game ticks before I continue. 1, 2, 3, and then instantly. That's so cool. Okay. And then if this, oh, interesting. So is this isn't this is still locational, right? Or not. Looks like it'll work. I mean, in theory it should work, because you got 2 pistons updating it from each side, which is the same over here, but this is sideways and this is vertical, so there might be some discrepancy there. And then we just replicate the same thing on the bottom, pretty much, which is always a lot of fun. And then once I got this module, then I can just clone it. You get the idea. So that's that section. Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of this bloody water stream. I don't know why I repaired it, if I'm just gonna remove it. Try not to remove everything else while I'm at it. Bro. I actually need this sort of farm for perimeter walls. Yeah, like if you just, like, fuck it that it's wood, right? Like, it's just blocks. Like 600,000 blocks an hour is pretty helpful. And of course you can have it in warp variant, so you have all of these blocks, right? Like you can get all of this, plus you can get all of this, and then you can get all the stuff that you normally can with wood, right? Like chests, crafting tables, sticks, whatever the hell. So it's pretty useful, even if you don't like the colors of warped and crimson logs. It gives you like nearly 50 different blocks to work with. It's kind of useful. And then you get the shroom lights, and they're pretty. You can kind of see one. You can see a few over there. They're nice. Oh, yeah, there's some right here. Yeah. So, I'll hook up the bottom, get some TNT jeepers going. With command blocks, of course. So what are we making again? We are doing the little piston thingy-majig. Oh, I do not have target blocks on my hotbar. Let's see, what blocks do I have in here? I don't need a comparator. Definitely don't need a comparator. Okay, how do I save this again? What's my keybind? If I even have one. I don't have one. Lucky I checked. Okay. It's gonna be P. Nope, not gonna be P. It's gonna be O. Okay, so what are we doing here? X and O? No, O and 2. Nice, okay, so now we have target blocks, that's cool. So just something like... You know, this one worked, didn't it? I think I have enough space to build it here as well. This is fun working on a farm. That's so cool. Instant. Not instant, of course. That would mean that something's traveling infinitely fast. So that's not going to be powering the piston. Please work. Yes. Okay, I believe you can toggle which block it is by powering... Yeah, there we go. So if I want the redstone block to be here, I power that block. If I want to be over here, I power that block. So it just depends on where I'm taking... Well, depends on where I'm taking an output from. So this looks like the best spot to take an output. So we're going to grab that and a this and a... what else? Toggle block. And because we're going up, we don't have to worry about glass as much. What's the layout going to be here? We want a block like that. I want to make sure that I'm not going to QC anything, which is the main problem with this shit. I don't really need to make it that compact, like it's only got to go up a few blocks, so I think I might move this whole thing down. Just make my life a bit easier. I keep forgetting that this doesn't have to be compact at all. Even though it can look cooler. And it is a good habit to make things compact, but... Oh, fuck. Thanks, Spotify. Okay. There we go. So that's just drop down a block. Like so. Stop. Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add off switches to this. My frames are at 50 just from having one of these on. Bruh. It wouldn't be this bad in 112 though, I can assure you. But then we wouldn't have target blocks, so bit of a trade-off. Okay, so now I'm just gonna actually use glass because I don't have to worry about it powering other blocks. Okay. Yeah, it won't matter if it's powering that, will it? Boom. Please line up properly, please. Fuck. Okay. I want it to be like target block, note block, target, note, and then target, note block, and then you have a double note block. Yeah, there's no winning here. It's just fucked. Okay, so that one's pretty straightforward. This one's also pretty simple as well. And it lines up, partly. Okay. This is... Oh, the dust spam, I can't. It's so laggy. Carpet. Lag-free dust. What is it called? Dust. Fast... Oh, what the hell is it called? Something about dust. I always forget it. Every time. Optimize... Nope. Actually, that will be helpful. Oh, I tried fast. It's not there. Oh, I think I saw... Nope. Lag-free spawning. Hard code TNT angle, that could be useful, but that's not vanilla. Optimize TNT, I've already got that. QC. Wait, do you have carpet? I have carpet. Might be one of the S's here. Bro, it's actually not here. What the fuck? No wonder why I don't have it enabled. It doesn't exist. Optimization. Here we go. That's it. Fucking what? Client. Oof. I've seen it on, like, the actual full carpet releases. Now the problem here is I can't run the redstone like that because it's not going to power. So I think I might have to go up a block. Okay, so that's going to power that nicely. And then target block, note block. I don't like this because there's no note block there to update this piston. Which does worry me a bit, chat. Not gonna lie. And then that up there. That there, but I don't want these linking up really. Doesn't matter, but weird stuff happens with the 0 ticks. Oh fuck. Like, see here, that's gonna cut that wire off. Okay, I guess that's gonna have to be glass then, so I can get a signal up here. Yeah, okay. Bunch of weird shit. Check the change log. Looks like it didn't give any performance improvements anymore. Oh, okay. Kind of makes sense. I didn't notice anything. That's sort of maxed out though. Optimization efficiency. Also, thanks for 550 subscribers. Fucking hell, we just hit 500 like last week. And then we got a little boost from, I don't know, something. Maybe the retweet. I doubt it though. I didn't link any YouTube in that tweet at all, so yeah, thanks everyone. Don't know how many newbies are in the stream today, but I do appreciate you being here. Okay, turn this on. Is this gonna work first try? Seems like it. Looks a bit weird, but... Oh. Okay, and then if I turn the next one on, obviously I'm gonna have to sync it up. It actually looks a lot quicker. Hold up. Tick freeze, tick step, the usual. Okay, so it's all good. It's going every 3 cycles. It's just out of sync, that's all. So let's flick this. Oh, bit of lag. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I can stream and do this at once. Okay, so I just gotta wait until it's got one. Yeah, so its default state by the looks of it is in that position. Flick it off now. Oh shit, I need the lever to be here. I guess we go like that. Okay. Yeah, let's just see. Oh, look at the merging errors that we're getting. That's weird. Yeah, that's because the redstone block's there, and then if I move it over, then we aren't getting them. But we are getting this random thing, which happens when the lines intersect. It's not synced up properly. There we go, okay. So that's looking good. There is a little bit of weird stuff going on in the middle. Hopefully that's just visual. Nope, it's not, okay. So we're down to 16 frames. Okay, I'm gonna make some sacrifices here. Otherwise I'm gonna crash. Not crash, but not gonna be a nice experience for anyone. Okay, I don't even have shaders on. I was just in that menu. Fucking hell. All off. Quality. Here we go. There's no grass here, but... Oh, connected textures. No, I'm gonna keep them on. Graphics fast. Yeah. I'll chuck that one down too. Okay, I have connected textures on fast. They're just too good. Oh, what is this song? That's nice. Those are all for texture packs. I'm gonna keep map levels on because they're cool. Fabulous graphics, sure. Could probably drop that down. Performance. Oh, fast render, yep, thank you. Okay, what are our frames at now? Haven't fucking moved, perfect. That's still at 17. Biome blend. I mean, we're just in one biome, the end. Well, technically you got like end midlands and islands and shit. Oh, the frames. I think it's because I paused it at like a point when they're all a bunch of block 36s or something. Like moving piston, let's see. Yeah. So that's working now, even though I haven't changed anything. See, look at that. Every few cycles, it just kind of goes weird. Except now it's fine. Just chuck Optifine. I do. I have Optifine on. Look, Fabric Loader. Right? This is Optifine, right? Like, look, I have Zoom. There we go. I got Zoom. You have it on 5x5 and it takes a lot of frames and only changes some blocks. That did help, actually, even though for whatever reason, I'm in the end. There's like no biomes here, but thank you. I'm trying to work out if this is visual or not. See, look, it looks fine. Like, once in a while, it just isn't fine. Okay, whatever. It randomly fixed itself. Okay, and that side... Oh. Yep, here we go. Here. Is that just visual? White stained glass. Yep, that is visual. Definitely. Surely it is, right? Oh, thanks for subscribing, Draken. Welcome to the Sauropod squad. Woo. Oh, look at this. It's actually... Wait, what? Extends instantly, retracts instantly. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, there's like one game tick. Okay, that's just visual. Very weird. Very weird. I'm just gonna have to assume that that's all good for now. Whoa, look at that. Okay. Switch that off. Switch this off. Hopefully our frames are somewhat normal. Tick freeze, okay. There we go. You know what, I think to be actually scientific, I'm gonna activate both of these at the same time. And then I can really see if there's anything wrong. Or if, like, the clocks are out of sync. It's like the atomic clock test or whatever. When you send one into space and then one on ground level. And, like, if they're atomic clocks using... What was the fucking chemical called? Oh, radioactive element. Like, not tritium. Something else. Actinium, maybe. They, like, go out of sync because of relativity. Okay, I think that's 3 blocks too short. Oh. Yeah, it was. Oh no, it's actually perfect. Pog. Okay. And I get a signal from here. Bring it down to the other clock. Uranium. Nah, isn't uranium. I'll quickly Google it. It's bugging me. Atomic clock element used. It is cesium. That's the I got the C in actinium. Cesium. Rip spelling, by the way. Okay, so we want to hook this up to down there. Hopefully it reaches. Knowing my luck, it'll be like 1 block off reaching. Okay, and then... Oh, it just does, okay. Good. So these are both extended now. Actually just add a repeater here so I don't double back on my signals. And then this one's gonna be scuffed now. Fucking hell. What can we do here? We can go like that. There we go. Okay. So this should... Ooh. That looks good. I really hope this is visual. It's so hard to tell. This is a troubleshooting that I have to go through for every single one of these body circuits. Yeah, like, how the fuck is... Bruh. Are these blocks in the right position? Yes, they are. Use piston and slime. How so? Is this on the right block? Yes, it is. Fun. No, the activation method's fine. If that's what you're talking about. It's like some scuffed thing to test. Yeah. So I think that's happening because the piston's getting powered by 2 separate redstone lines. So it sometimes takes an extra tick to retract. That's like the only thing I can think of, really. So like right here, you would have this powers down there. That powers those two. Okay. Are these on? Yeah, okay, these are on. I'm just gonna get rid of that. And then get rid of that. Nice. And actually no, I should have got rid of that. So this piston's extended, yeah. It's doing the hurting brain thing again. Let's see, so that goes down to 1, right? So that's power level 1. Obviously it means it won't be able to reach there. So you can't really get around that, can you? So we do need to power this block. Or do we? Maybe not. Okay, I think we don't have to go there. Because, that's at Y level 128. That's at 27, 28. So that's all, like, the same level. Yeah, 127. So I can delete all of those. And then make that concrete. So that should cut off any wires that try to connect from the bottom. So now nothing can connect up there. And then we need to power this target block. Which we can do, actually, if we run the signal around here. Also need to get a signal to that position. Let's put up another module of this first. Activating that. I can activate... Oh, fuck, it's asymmetrical. You do not love to see it. Okay. Should be fine. Nope, that should not be fine. Okay. Like that. But again, I don't like having the dust there, because then it's not... Then you don't have a note block updating the piston. Even though there's like 3 other pistons around it, you know. Okay, then over here, have the glass. It's so ugly though. So chucking a block wherever. Boop. Okay, so that's pushing all of them. Except for that one. Oh, hold up. What's happening here, chat? So that is... This needs to go up a block, doesn't it? It needs to be going like that. And then no block there. There we go. Oh, I saw that. There was a bit of tearing there. Time to meticulously troubleshoot again. I'm gonna do an offset of 1. Yeah, there's a state where the pistons are extended that's really laggy. Like right now, 60 FPS. Right, 60 FPS. That's fine. I drop down to 16. Go again, 17, and then, yeah. So I think when the pistons are, like, extended... Yeah, see how I can interact with this piston, right? It's because it's not extended, it's a piston block. And now I can't. Like, I can't break it or anything. It's because it's extended. It's like a... I don't know, a moving piston, right? And apparently moving pistons are a lot laggier than stationary pistons, which makes sense. So that's why my frames are at like 17 compared to when it's stationary, it's up around 60. Also could be from all the dust as well. See how there's dust that's on now? Could be contributing to the lag, not just the moving pistons. Ow. Just whacked my leg on the new desk. It's a good desk though. Nice and deep. 1800mm wide. So that looks better. Yeah. There's no overlap, so theoretically should be perfect. Okay, so that's fine. Actually, I probably shouldn't get rid of that yet. I'm not done with testing. So now we gotta hook up the TNT, and this is where I create a fucking backup right away. First gonna make sure it's perfect. Oh, I'm so dumb. Look at this. So blocks come in here, right? They come in here. Let's just get a visual representation, because that always helps me. Blocks come in here. They get pushed by this first piston, go out like this, right? Then you have blocks coming in here. So let's just say, blocks coming in here. And then, oh no, they hit the fucking obsidian. They can't go anywhere because the obsidian's in the way. And then you remove the obsidian. Oh, does that have line of sight? If you weren't here before, the obsidian's pretty much there to block the TNT. So when it explodes, its vector line doesn't go like this and then break shit, right? So that's why the obsidian was there. But of course, if the obsidian's here, it blocks the vector line, but then it also blocks the blocks from getting past. So I do have a solution to this, but it's not two-dimensional. Because we're dropping the TNT at different heights, right? We can have obsidian just where the TNT is. No, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, this isn't a polished, edited video, guys. Not all the ideas are correct. If they were, if my ideas were correct first tries, wouldn't be fun, actually. It'd be fun for a little bit, but then it'll just get boring, because you wouldn't learn anything. What am I doing? I gotta sort out this problem first before making a backup. I do have one idea, but it's... I don't know if I like it or not. And it wouldn't fit. Oh, it would fit still. Maybe. It involves moving the pistons back here. No, that wouldn't work because you have a... Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I could just try. I could... Okay, I'm gonna do something that you shouldn't do, chat. I'm just gonna do it. So if we get rid of the obsidian here, we got some steel. Oh, that's not how you spell. So I can chuck obsidian there because the blocks here are going to be getting pushed like that way. Risk it for a biscuit. Yeah, exactly. So blocks come in here, blah, blah, blah. Is this all for nothing? Please don't explode the pistons. That's pistons getting fucked for sure. Fuck. Use brain. Let's see. 1, 2. I'm gonna see if I can move this chamber out by 1 block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could technically move this over another block, but then I lose a little bit of efficiency. Because the TNT, right, it can blow up blocks like all the way over here, theoretically. Maybe? Yeah. So if I move this over, the blocks can only get pushed out this far, right? So if now the TNT is exploding here, it's only going to be able to blow up this block and that block. So you're losing 1 block per layer, or 2 blocks per layer. 4 blocks per layer, because you have that side too. Wait, okay, no. 4 blocks and then 8 blocks that's mirrored. So yeah, you're losing 8 blocks of efficiency per layer. 27 layers on average. No, on average it will be like 23. But then more blocks generate lower down, so it'd be like an average of 11. It's like 90 blocks. That's if this blast chamber can like barely keep up with the block output, which I think it'll be able to. Like if it's running at 3 game ticks a second, like you would need... Oh, I don't feel like doing math right now. But that could pretty much process like 7 blocks each second. And there's no way there's 7 trees growing each second, so... Yeah, I think this is all good. The reason why it has to be 3 game ticks though comes down to the core farm, right? Like you want to be clearing trees here instantly if you can, so there's always room for the trees to grow. And you can do that if you have like a player constantly mining, right? But then the blocks up here aren't getting cleared instantly, so what's the point? If you're growing trees and the tree's only growing in this block because the blocks above are full, then it's, super inefficient, not fast. So that's why these have to be going as quick as possible, which in this case is 3 game ticks, 1 game tick to 1 game tick to extend, 3 to retract. Get rid of this shit. Yeah. That made sense to about 2 people. Not because it's complicated, it's because I'm not good at explaining stuff at the moment. So, I think my fix is going to be moving this over 1 block, and then having 2 obsidian here, which should deflect blasts. Yeah, okay. Get rid of that. Yeah. It's a nice simple clone as well, so don't have to worry about screwing it up. Oh, nearly screwed it up then. Fuck me. Oh my god, what is going on here? There we go. Thank you. Perfect, didn't screw up. Okay. So, now, very exciting, guys. Very, very exciting. Oh, I can't not spell. Boom. Look at that, and the TNT doesn't blow it up. I know I've got a redstone block in my inventory, but... Wait, what? Wait, what the f... Why'd that turn on? That's blown up some redstone dust somewhere, chat. Over here. Oh, wow. So the blast rays come all the way over here. That's fucked. Okay, let's fix you up. Boom, okay. So, it didn't break the pistons. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, I spoke too soon. Did I not place those in? Surely that didn't break the pistons. No. There's no way. How can it even... Nah, I can't. Yeah, it didn't. Look at that. Look how cool that is. It breaks the blocks there. I love this. Yeah, I don't. That's not gonna be. You know, let's do a crazy test. Summon TNT now. There. Intro song. What? Oh, it's not centered. It's gotta be centered in the middle. Hopefully that's the problem. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's not blowing shit up for days. Okay, so that fixes the problem. There we go. That's problem solving, okay? It's very fun. Not really. It's annoying, but it's vital to any farm. Worst case scenario, I would have had to put these like next to each other. But this is hype though, this is good. If this works, then I'm gonna be, ow, I did it again. Oh, I need to get muscle memory for this desk. When I like move my leg up, I hit the support beam. Cause I'm like fucking 6'3", right? 6'3". Quick flex. So I can't really extend my legs fully. Even though the desk is like 80 mils deep, I still can't push my legs out without them hitting the wall. So I have to like rest them awkwardly. And then when I go to adjust my position, I bring my leg up and I hit the desk. So it's fun. Oh, you can see my cape. I'm so proud of this cape. It's like in every video I'm like, welcome back guys. I know you can't see my face, but you can see my cape. Look how fucking cool I am. Just like that. But then everyone's getting free capes. Woo, kind of takes away from the point of having a cape. What am I doing? Over here, okay. So I gotta adjust this side as well, because it's symmetrical, right? Oh. How long have we been going for? Nearly 2 hours, and I've done jack squat. Perfect. Oh, this is fun. Sorry, my ear was itchy. Is there going to be any issues with blocks getting past the first piston wall to make it to the second wall in terms of game ticks? Yes, that is one thing that I'm very concerned about. Very, very concerned about. So there's an intersection point, and I think intersection points reduce efficiency by a lot. Because if you have a block coming through here at the same time as a block's getting pushed here, right? Like they're going to intersect, and only one's going to be able to get through. So this is going to run at 6 game ticks. which is obviously shit. So I don't think there's a way around this. What I'm thinking is there's like a mini feed tape. Okay, so it's a bit hard to explain, but pretty much, how can I have a piston there? There we go. Okay. So your block's coming in like this, two at once. This side comes in first. It gets pushed out like that by the piston. And then this piston then fires next, right? And then pushes it across. And then that happens within 4 game ticks. And then 2 game ticks pass, and then that one gets pushed again. And then that again, and then this one takes over. That's what I'm hoping happens. But in practice, it'll probably be both try to go at once, and then only one can get through. Except, of course, there'll be a block there. And then there'll be like immovable blocks here to make sure that it doesn't go across. So if you have something like this, only one can get through, right? Except if you double pulse it. So yeah, I'm kind of leaving that up to luck. It's like kind of what I do. But I don't know how something's gonna play out. I just let it play out, you know? Yeah, right, yep. What was I doing? I was cloning this. Did I do that already? I think I did. Yep, okay. So that looks good. Kind of. Our frames are good again. We drop our render distance even more. I just dropped it to 4 chunks and it didn't change anything. What the hell? There we go. Okay. So, just trying to figure out what's next before I get the TNT in place. TNT drops here. Probably just item collection, maybe. I can just have a command block for that. I think I got one set up. Here. Fill air, fill air. Oh, fucking get rid of those. Jesus Christ. What that does is it replaces blocks here with air. And of course, there used to be a blast chamber here, but now I've put the pistons in the way. So it's gonna replace those instead. I did have a command block which teleported items here. So I'm gonna get that running again. Whoop. Fuck. So if I swear a lot, by the way. Just Australian, I guess. What an excuse. Okay, dust. These dispensers are just so I can clone. Yeah, I haven't actually thought about how I'm gonna get bone meal in here. Because I think it uses bone meal quicker than you can feed it. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to have droppers coming out. And then have like 4 hoppers going into each dropper or something. Well, you'd only need 2 because droppers have a cooldown of 6 game ticks or something. Let's see. Is there gonna be any issues? No, I've read that, okay. No, that's a reason, an excuse. Yeah. Winky face. Okay, so. Boom. That should teleport all the items in the world. There we go. Look at that. That's so cool. It's such a simple command, but like it's so useful. Counter. Look at that. We have a redstone block farm, guys. No way. So what's left? Lever. We need a lever for sure. Do I have any levers? Oh. Pug. Oh, have I got all the achievements? No, I haven't. Where's the vodka? There we go. Boom. We're vibing. So what's left to do now? Turn this on. Let me quickly test this. Nice, okay. Got that running, and then just the TNT now, which is the part that I've been dreading. So I'm first of all going to clone this. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to make a physical backup. I think that's going to be the play. Because then I don't have to redo the command blocks in case it blows up. What are we looking for in the Minecraft folder? Saves, there we go. I've got so many weird fucking subfolders. Does my head in. 600k nether tree farm pog. Action can't be completed because it's open. Close. Can't be. What do you mean? It's not even Windows Explorer. You're actually on crack. Okay, I guess I gotta close Minecraft then. Never had to do that to make a backup before. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, can you hear the new background music? It's supposed to be like chirp or some shit. I don't mind that. Pretty good. Holy fuck, 114 people have watched the stream. What? Oh, can you hear the new background? Oh, there's some echo. Get that out of here. Wow, okay. Only been streaming for like 2 hours. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Pretty epic. So if this worked first try, then that means this farm's pretty much done and I can get a video out by the end of the year. So that'll be pretty cool. I can get actually 3 videos out, because I'm going to upload the pixel video, this one. Except it's touchscreen. Because Mumbo made one where you have like an input panel of buttons. You guys have seen that, right? Twitter, where are you? Yeah. I actually love Twitter now. I like memed on it a few years ago. This isn't showing anything? No? Okay. But not. Where was it? This one, I think. Oh, look at the likes. Beautiful. So, I'm gonna restart. Why can't I go full screen? Thanks, Twitter. So you land on a pixel and it like detects your position, and you can actually like, it's a touchscreen. It's so cool and it's survival friendly. I built it with green jab. I could explain how it works, but actually it's not that hard. You get 3 different comparator outputs, so 3 different signal strength from the 3 sculk sensors, and then you have a bunch of NAND gates which pretty much detect. They compare those signal strength against a set of program values, and if the program values line up with the values from the sculk sensors, then it outputs a signal to the respective pixel. It's really simple, but it just looks complicated. I'm gonna double check that I actually made a backup. Yeah, okay, I did. Did you ever watch the game show Go Go Stop as a kid? Go Go Stop. I don't know. I think I watched Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, a lot of Top Gear, Mythbusters. What else? Fucking. And then any like cartoons before the cartoon that I wanted to come on. Like say I had like my favorite cartoon coming up, like Tom and Jerry. I'd watch the one before that, which would just be like whatever, fucking trash. And then I'd watch Tom and Jerry after. I wasn't an avid watcher of cartoons, so. Ooh, wouldn't that be able to break that block? Surely. Look, the line... It, like, just gets cut off. It's actually pixel perfect. If you, like, draw a line... Let's see. I'm gonna summon in a mob or some shit. Summon... Player... I'm gonna take a wild guess here. 135. Did I get that right? Oh, it's looking... That's fucking pitch. Nope. Minus 135, it seems. Doubt it's gonna like negative numbers. It... What? I did... Oh, because it's... Wait. What's the opposite of 135? 270. No, 315 probably. You can tell I'm on holidays. I cannot math. It should just be like 3.5 pi radians. 3 on 5. There we go. Okay. So if you look, this line is Oh my god, it doesn't even feel... The whole fucking point of this was to show you that it extends, but I guess not. Come on. Do the thing. Okay. So this, like, just barely misses a piston. Into spectator mode. Like, it's so close. This would be the vector line. Like, if I looked at this from a perfectly top-down point of view, you would see that it does miss. That's crazy. Okay, you can go away now. You did your job. Thank you. Just Google it. The touchscreen 4 looks like that. It's an old ABC. Oh, cool. Glad to hear that you got childhood memories from the good old touchscreen 4 thing. Okay, we've made a backup of this so we can do whatever now. I have no clue where to put the TNT. Well, I do have a clue, I reckon. Obviously, most of the trees are going to grow in the first 13 blocks. Because pretty much the game, it spawns in a tree randomly from 5 to 13, 5 to 12, what is it? Yeah, 5 to 13 blocks. And then there's like a 1 in 5 chance that it's double that height. And then it adds another block on top for the roof. That's how the code works. So you have a fungus plant, and then you have a nylium, and you have a bone meal, oop, like this, and you grow it, and then it grows to like a 6 high, for example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The game's like, okay, it's 6 high, and then it rolls to see if it's gonna double. 1 in 5 chance. Oh boy, we got a double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's 12 high, and then it adds the nether warts on top. And then it randomly generates the stuff around with like a... I think it's like a noise map or some shit. But yeah, it's pretty simple code. And you can just use it to detect or like work out where the most common areas are that like the blocks are going to generate. So we're probably going to want one generating from about here. Yeah, block 1, 2, this is the third block. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have a TNT in the middle, like that. Which would be here. And that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's not symmetrical, but that's okay. Put the TNT block up there. And then we got this whole arrangement, which is actually going to be, even if I put the TNT in the middle, it's not going to be able to destroy the blocks up there, nor the blocks down there. So, I reckon, I could probably bump this up. That's going to be able to destroy 3 blocks. And bump that up by 2. 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. Even though the TNT can reach blocks like 6 or 7 blocks away, whatever, it might not be able to destroy them because there's so many blocks coming in. Like if you imagine a sphere, like the blast radius like this, it can reach this block, but it can't reach that block. So it's only going to be destroying this block. And if you have like 7 blocks coming in, this layer is eventually going to be, you know, bottlenecked because you can only destroy 1 block at a time. So even though it can reach 7 blocks, you don't necessarily want to utilize that reaching capability. So 3, 1, 2, 3. That's why I'm limiting myself to just 3. The lower section. And then once you get higher, you're getting less blocks. So the TNT has to blow up less so you can afford to space it out a bit more. Like in this case, I can space 4 on this side and then 5 at the very top. So it's very unlikely that you're going to roll a 12 and then double it and get 27. I mean, roll 13, double it, get 27. I'm losing my voice. Oh, hi Deepish. I got my water. I have like a water bottle holder in my desk. It's really cool. I should use it. That's good shit. Not gonna lie. Okay. Just wanted to drop in, can't stay. All good, man. I know a lot of people have stuff on nearly the end of the year. Christmas and everything. Thanks for saying hi. So yeah, last TNT block is gonna be there. I think that should be... We'll check back later. Yeah, sure. I can stream for... Yeah. 3 more hours. It's 10 o'clock right now, so I'm in a good position. Spotify just decided to say, fuck you. Let's see. I gotta make a playlist of like non-copyright songs. I said I was gonna do that last week. At the moment, I'm just playing Minecraft and Kubbi, which is good, but it's also good to have some variety. Okay, we back, kind of. I should really get a stream deck, but they're expensive. Rather spend that on like a 3060 Ti or some shit, so I can actually run this farm. What have we got here? I still feel like that's not going to be enough, chat. But there's 3 of them. Don't forget. There are 3 of them. So that could be good. If I have like one, these 2 at the same time, and then that one in the middle, those 2 in the middle. This is exciting. This could actually fucking work, dude. I'm hyped. Because I've spent ages on this, and I got really unmotivated, and then 117 came out. And yeah, because, you know, I spent like fucking 27,000 hours building this shit, and then it just doesn't work. Because reasons, right? You guys don't really want to work on it anymore, because you just feel like the rest of the time you spend on it is going to be wasted. And you just put it aside. How am I losing my voice? I've streamed for like 6 hours at a time, and I'm just been chilling. And now I'm just fucking... I didn't even go to work today. Anyway, let's stop faffing around. Get this TNT in place. Don't know why I'm procrastinating this so much. TNT. Who's gonna get that reference? My guess is no one. Okay, I just want to work out how this summon command works. So it says it's at 120.72, and I'm looking at 120. Okay. So it like places the TNT where my cursor is by the looks of it. Pretty much, yeah. So if I have a torch, is that going to be... Yeah, okay, nice. I'm an Aussie, of course I get it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I think you and Green Jab would probably be the only 2 people that get it. Or any of my friends from school. Pretty much anyone from Australia, you know. On TNT. There. Wait, where the fuck did I have this? I had it here. So I want the TNT to be there. So it's gonna be spawning... Just trying to work this out in my head. In the center of the block, and then in the center of the block, pretty much. Let's not spawn that in yet. That would be suicide. No entity was found. Oh my god. And that shouldn't blow anything up. Yep, okay. I made it back up like 10 minutes ago. And I'm only just now working on this. Let's go. I'm going to make a little panel over here for all the command blocks. Because there's going to be more than one, I can assure you. Oh, I'm going to have to make a clock. Oh. Normally I just chuck in a always on feature, but not today. Needs redstone, true, summon TNT. Like there. And then I should just be able to add to that value, so I got it to be here. Here. You know, here. Yep. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks higher. And then from that position, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 blocks higher. 8. Got that value, paste that in there, and then add 7. We get 127. And then add 15, so we get 135. Oop. No, I don't want to spawn in the TNT all the time. It's got to be like synchronized. Because if it's going constantly, it's going to damage the items enough to where they actually die. Spotify is actually kind of popping off. Bit too loud. Bit too loud. Okay. Yeah, I need a third monitor to control Spotify. Whenever I open Spotify, it closes my chat and I gotta reopen it. Or I could just reorganize my desktop, probably. Anyway, Yeah, so I can't have an observer clock because I want to like time it properly, like having actual TNT dupers. Also, I made a resource pack which changes the sky using, yeah. It's very scuffed, I can assure you. Will it crash my game? Look at this. Would you get used to this? Yeah, it's just one PNG. They didn't stretch the PNG. No, they fucking tiled it. And I don't know how to make it not tiled, so yeah. It looks weird. It looks like I'm in fucking Unity Studio right now. So I got those three, and then that's going to be moving in the X backwards 3 blocks. Let's see. 1, 2, 4 blocks. Okay, lucky I checked. So we get that command for the bottom one. And then it moves in the X4. I'm just going to risk this. Okay, I don't think that blew up anything. Pog. And now I have this command, which I can paste over here. Move it in the X4 again. And that shouldn't... Oh boy. I didn't see... Okay. I didn't see the TNT blowing up, and I'm like, oh no, where did that just spawn in TNT? Oh, fills a nether void. Yes, exactly. Fills a nether void. Oh, I have an idea. I have... it'll take too long. It'll take too long, chat. I was gonna get a black picture, like completely black, and replace it, because then you wouldn't see the tiling pattern. Okay. I'll do that next time, if I remember. What are we doing again? We are getting this, and we're adding 7. And 15. Nope, that's not... Nope, that's definitely not what I wanted. 135, thank you. So I have all of these, and I'm gonna have to trigger them. Okay, I have to space these out a little bit better, chat. Oh. Okay. So it's gonna be like this, that, that. It's gonna summon them in at the same time, but I want this middle one to be offset, actually. So it's gonna be something like this. And of course, command blocks are solid blocks, so it's gonna wanna power the adjacent one, which is fun. And then I can like program in my delay. And I doubt command blocks get QC'd, so I don't have to worry about that. So that should power them all separately. And this one's gonna have... Actually, I know what I could do. I can make these two have delay. Oh, this is smexy, chat. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, and then if I have a lever... Okay, for demonstration purposes, chat, I'm gonna replace the obsidian with fucking barrier blocks. And I might even get a texture pack that gives the barrier block some texture. Just for the sake of it. Barrier, replace obsidian, boom. Okay. I'm gonna quickly Google barrier block texture pack. Barrier block texture. Surely. Has someone done it? I think someone's done it. There's a legend on Planet Minecraft, chat. Optifabric 1.8.3. Okay, Minecraft, resource packs. Thingy-majig. I hope this works. First time, I'll be poggers. I don't see it. I'm really not seeing it in my folder. Anywhere. Let's see, how's this being implemented? Yeah. Yeah, they've done this incorrectly. Or they've zipped the folder. They've zipped a folder and then they've got another folder inside that folder. So Minecraft reads the folder and then reads the files inside the folder, but there's no files inside the first folder, it's just another folder. So now I gotta unzip this shit and then, yeah. It's gonna take a while because it's on my hard drive. Why am I streaming at 1900 kilobits a second? Why is it? You know, that could be why I'm lagging a lot, chat. Wait, it says 1700. Let's drop that down to 1200 and see if that's... See if that, you know... If it makes a visible difference, then I'll put it back up, but... I mean, I doubt it. Oh, it's Tazwell. I used Tazwell in the latest Minecraft video. It was cool. For the Ant Venom tour part of the vid, because apparently I didn't record any audio during the tour. Yeah, I'm gonna boost this for sure. Okay, finish unzipping. Thank God. Now I gotta extract the folder and then rezip it. So then Minecraft reads it. Actually, do I have to have it zipped? I don't. Perfect. What are the chances of this working? 4? Yeah, okay. A chance of 4. What fucking horseshit. Oh, hold up. Wait, it hasn't... Oh, it's particles, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it's particles. Does that only work when you're holding the barrier block? It does, bro. I don't... That's not the point of this. Okay, whatever. I just want them to be visible while you're not holding the barrier block, but... Yeah. It's definitely worth it to have barrier blocks there instead of obsidian for testing purposes. So I can see what the hell is going on. Okay. So if I now activate this... Very nice, okay. Tick freeze. Should be... There we go, so that bottom one exploded. Those 3 exploded. Those 3 exploded, and then the top 2. Nice, that is exactly what I wanted. Okay, and then... What are we going to do here? We want to add a little bit more delay. So this one's going to be... Nothing, nothing, nothing. Actually, no, it's going to be 4. 4... Oh, what the hell? 4. It's going to be 4, yeah, 4. Okay, so... Oh, why did it do that? Oh, that's why. Honestly, I actually like this nether void. I mean, the end texture. Like, it works. It'll be a lot better, obviously, if it wasn't tiled, but I mean... It's cool. Why did back tree not trigger? There we go, okay. So we know that works. If we get blocks here, you should see them being destroyed, in theory. Nice! Oh, this is so good, okay. It's all falling together. Now I just gotta hook this up to a circuit, and then... Yeah, I don't have to worry about the other side. Oh, and I'm gonna make clocks for that. It's gonna be fun. So the circuit, I haven't messed around with this mechanic. Apparently, if items get blown up too many times, and by blown up I mean like, you have an... Oh, what the hell? Put this running, don't I? Whoop. Save an item here. The TNT won't destroy it. Like, it'll destroy the blocks, but it won't destroy the actual item, as you can see there. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hello? Physics? Did it get destroyed by the top TNT? Oh, it did. Fuck. Oh, that's what I was warned about. So what happened there is exactly what I was trying to demonstrate. Which I'm going to do again in slow motion, because that's very helpful. So I'm going to get a nice bright block. Let's get a lime shulker box, okay? Chuck it on the edge there. Now, if I go tick freeze and switch this on, nothing's going to happen. Alright. So, first tick. The TNT should explode, like that. And the shulker box doesn't die, but the block does. This is a mechanic that we're using to blow up the blocks, but not the items. Okay, Tazwell, you've been nice, but now you're getting a little bit loud. Okay, so this is a mechanic that we use to blow up the blocks and not the items. But if the item gets damaged too many times, I don't even know how it gets damaged, but apparently it has health. If it gets damaged too many times by other TNT, then it can die. As shown here. Just then it blew up. Because there was TNT that spawned in next to it. So it seems like it lasts... Tick freeze. Let's put the tick rate to 1, actually. Oh. If I switch this on, see how much TNT it lasts for. First one. Oh, it's gonna take a while. There's 4 game ticks of delay. 8 game ticks, actually. Oh, wow, it gets blown up on the next one. Fuck. So, the way you can fix that... Oh, that's actually bad. That's what I was worried about. So I can probably fix that by adding more delay into each of these circuits, I imagine. Ooh, yeah, I imagine right. What if I imagine wrong? That's what I'm worried about here. So I'm gonna extend this. We can actually do this. No, I need all 3 tubes. Oh. Trying to think here. Clear my inventory. Gonna move this one there. This is just to replicate the delay, if you will, between each drop of TNT. Hopefully I transferred those over successfully. Now I should be able to add in a ton more delay, which should, in theory, prevent any more incidents from going wrong. But then if I make it too long, then it might be longer than 1 clock cycle. So there is a limit in how long we can make it. We can only make it half the length of the clock cycle. I haven't figured out what that clock cycle is yet. I could do some fancy math to figure it out, or I could just experiment, trial and error, do it that way. Which is the more fun way. Even though maths is also pretty cool. Used it before. Wow, using maths, really. Okay. So this now has over a second. Over a second of delay between each block. In total, it's like nearly 3 seconds. In fact, it's exactly 3 seconds. No, it's not. Oh, I don't really feel like doing math. 24. Yeah, so that's 2.4 seconds there, and then you have another 0.4 seconds, 32. 3.2 seconds for one whole cycle. So that's actually okay. I think that's what I had previously. So that means we could drop a TNT every 3.2 seconds. And have our clock running every 7.4 seconds at double speed. Why is this a lever? Boom. Okay, those middle ones didn't trigger, and that's got me worried. No, it did trigger. And then the middle one. Hold up. 127, yeah, that's the right one. Is it though? 192. I'm gonna clone this directly. Yeah, that was the correct one. Didn't look like it was spawning in any TNT though. Okay, seems to be a bit weird, but... Now I can add in a rudimentary redstone clock. Hopper clock. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see, so we need redstone to be there, obviously. Should it be a hopper clock? Should it just be some long-ass redstone repeater line? Yeah. Then I can do it exactly to 3.6. Which it definitely is, right? Because 8 repeaters... 32 I meant, fucking hell. My memory's that good. Okay, so now if I just start this up, should see TNT doing the thing every few seconds. Okay, I think it's just a visual bug why you can't see it. Oh, we're definitely getting that lag again. Let's turn this shit off. Oh, I see what's happened here. It's broken because this has gone haywire. Lots of fun. Okay, I'm just going to artificially switch this off for now. Why is this one turned on? Because that's broken too. Perfect, okay. That's fine, that was just some little gimmick that we used. So now, we should see the TNT. Let's just go... Crimson Stem. Have a look at this. Boom. Oh, what? That blows up instantly. That's not what we want. No, why'd it do that? Okay. Let's break this. Try us again. New wall of crimson stems. Bottom. 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 Okay. So we tick warp this. That block should break eventually. So should that one. Unless these are offset somehow. Yep, okay, that one broke, and this one should break any second now. There we go, okay. So that's the pattern that we're looking at. See what I mean? See how it doesn't reach these blocks? Because it's in a sphere pattern, right? You end up with the loss in efficiency in those blocks. What is weird, though, is the fact that you can reach these blocks, but not those ones. I think that's because of the barrier configuration, even though it looks to be pretty clean. Yeah, I do not understand why that is happening. Unless it... TNT spawns in here. And for some reason it can reach this block, but not this block. Look at this. If I let this run, it just breaks those blocks, but not... Minecraft, chat. Minecraft. probably a logical explanation for it, but that's pretty good. It gets up to 13 blocks, and then it becomes inefficient. That's all that matters is this bottom section. Okay, now it just... How am I going to test this now? I got to get blocks in here. Oh, I just updated shit. Fill. Oh, I'm going to need fucking... Wait, there might be a smart way to do this. No, I'll just have separate command blocks. Crimson stem. Replace air. I'm just going to test the lower section for now, actually. Now that I think about it, that's all that we need. I have this over here. Crimson stem, replace air. That's the one that we want. Yes. Repeat, lever, boom. Oh, I didn't do anything, chat. Oh no. Where's the magical lever? I gotta rebuild the fucking clock for this. Actually, this one should be fine. I don't know why that one's doing the big dum-dum. Let's have a little look. Yeah, okay. What the fuck? Turn it off and on again? Okay, that one's working. This one's still powered, hard powered. Turn that off and on again. There we go. Okay. Oh, shit. Tick freeze. Oh, look at this. It's actually breaking blocks there as well. That's handy. So, we are going to be making a backup right now. If it lets me. Last time it made me quit Minecraft to make a backup. Nice. There we go. Backups are just... Oh, they're amazing. They save hours of time. Literal hours. Hours that you would never get back. It looks like this didn't break when I left without unloading it properly. So, let's see. We gotta hook this up to a clock, which we have done already. I'm just gonna switch this right off. So I don't have TNT fucking around. And then we need to hook up the clock for this section. And I'm going to disable this part up here. Because that's causing unnecessary lag. Which not too many people like. Yeah, okay. So I need that clock. But all the other ones can shimmy away. So we need to connect this one up again. Because this broke. Because the thing did the other thing. Which is fine. I just need to put in the dust. And get some obsidian. Get it in like that. I have no idea where the dust broke here, so what I'm going to do is just get a whole bunch of obsid and just paste it in like that. No dust is getting destroyed today, ladies and gentlemen. Not on my watch. Okay. So, this should definitely work right now. First try. Ugh. I've hard-powered shit, haven't I? Why is it still... Because I've got... Yeah. I knew it. I hard-powered shit. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, look at that. Okay, that one's working. This bottom section is just having an aneurysm right now. Because this is... But I never turned this off. It just turned itself off. Okay, this shit is not stable in the slightest. Not even fucking close. So we're gonna be going like that. Scuffed heaven right now. Why have I built this so close to water? Why do I fucking do this to myself? You know what? I reckon I could just get away with going like that. Whatever. An item falls here, gets lost. It's fine. Don't know why I decided to make this little section so compact, but we will make choices in life. We also have a slab here. That looks like where the signal's going. So I'm gonna take another out. Oh, fuck. Take another output from here. Piston like that. There we go. And then have a sticky piston there. Not need to be a block. Then another one in there. And that should... Nope, okay. Uh-huh. So it looks like this one's gonna be here then. Yep, okay. Update order, folks. Makes so much fucking sense. Except it doesn't. At all. So that's now doing the thing. And then... No, I didn't want to do that. Also, once you put a block into moving state, you can't break it. Like, I can spam click as much as I want. Nothing's happening. So you can actually make, like, immovable walls and shit if you like survival. But this is still not pushing. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Is this pulsing, though? This should be pulsing. It is. Okay, so I've now debugged this and figured out the problem. This here is stopping it from moving. Oh, there's a barrier block somewhere. If I turn that off, those pistons should theoretically move for a split second. Oh, the lag, I paused it at the wrong fucking time. Yep. In fact, I'm just going to do a fill command just to triple check. Yep, so that's all getting moved at the same time. I think. It doesn't look like it, but... Yep, that is. Okay. Even though one retracts quicker than the other. Oh my god. Oh, actually, that could be the problem here. Hold up, let's turn this command block off. Yeah, look at this. 1, 2... Oh, hold up. It looks like it was taking 4 game ticks to retract. But it's not, it's 3. Okay. Don't know what could be the problem then. Maybe these are out of sync. So I just gotta... let it run normally. Get that command block going. And then just switch this on and hope that it goes in sync. Okay, that time it didn't. Might require a few tries. So if I remove a block, then it's gonna push it across. Oh, no way. Have I fucked up here? It's the push limit, chat. It's the actual push limit. So not for this bit. But over here. How? I've measured this, like, perfectly. Literally perfectly. And it's like... Nah, mate. So why is this not working? They should be pushing blocks, right? That's not. Oh. Wait. Okay, so I just need to get updated. And then that's push blocks all the way out here. Oh, why is this? This is the annoying part. You get so close. And then shit doesn't work first try and you're left stumped. Like, look, blocks aren't getting pushed across now because the piston... Like, what is this piston doing? Do I need to update it? There we go. And see that? It gets pushed across by 1 block. 1 block, and then it's... frustrating. Very frustrating, chat. Also, look how quickly it gets pushed, by the way. Look at that! That's so cool. 1 block! Why, what? Why is it 1 block? These pistons are literally getting updated every second by the fucking note blocks. But for whatever reason... Because the push is quicker than the pull, so it will bottleneck. It's bottlenecking here. Okay, there's one more thing I want to try, though. Is hooking up that to this. It's the only thing I've got left in my bag of tricks. Oh, the TNT is gonna blow it up. God. I guess I can just. Duh. Bruh. Just the little things that are annoying, you know? Even if I make it drop down a lot, it's probably still gonna get blown up at the end of the day. Because, like, redstone dust is such a low blast resistance. Literally 0, right? Is it even gonna reach? Barely. Power level of 2. Yeah, good enough. So if we have a lever here, we have 1 repeater of delay. There's a repeater there of delay, so that can go like that. So that goes down there and triggers that, whatever. Now, let's see, how far does this go up? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Okay, so this... No, it's not a problem. This can go up all the way here. Here? Here. Oh shit, that's not very far. Yeah, it's not far enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to add in 2 ticks of delay then. Chuck in another repeater. Okay, that just turned itself on. Very nice. Guess I just go like this. Okay, finally. I think we are actually ready to test this out. Why ain't that reaching, chat? Bro, I thought I just checked to see if that works. Okay. That does the trick. So this should all... Why is... What? Oh, it's on the wrong... Wait, hold the phone. Hold the damn phone. That should not be on that block. It should be... It's correct on both sides, but this one's getting pressed down for some reason. How's that getting triggered? Oh, because that's the off. Okay, I see, I see. So, I still don't think that this is going to fix it, by the way. And then unhook that. Okay, so that didn't work there. This is definitely still pushing. Look, see, look, then it pushes, right? But then up here, it's also... Oh, didn't push there. Till you update the piston. Still not pushing. Oh my god. Oh, there's a circuit up here as well. Okay, I'm not gonna link that up. Fuck that. Only gonna focus on up to here. So that means those can go away. Don't care about that. What if I remove a tick of delay? See if that does anything. Still nothing. So let's get the TNT going. Oh! There we go. That's probably why I didn't have the TNT running. So it seems to be pretty sporadic, chat. If it was capable of handling this many items, then I mean, it would have unbottlenecked itself by now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I mean, that's... Actually, no, I'm meant to be looking at the edge here, aren't I? So it is clogging up in some spots, but... For the most part, that's pretty good. Even though item collection is very subpar. Okay. Yeah, so this was working. I was really confused. It's just bloody... Okay, that makes me wonder if these are... Look at all the fucking logs already, chat. God damn, okay. Ugh. It's raining logs. Actually, I should flick this one on, shouldn't I? Blah, 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 blah. Counter... Oh. Can you have an offset second row of TNT dripping towers diagonally to get in between? Can you have an offset second row of TNT duping towers diagonally? Oh. Like to get in here. What I could have is I could vary the height. So this middle one, that's this middle column. I could drop it down by a block. Maybe. Wait, that's 120. Oh yeah, that's actually what I want. Will that go like that? The reason why there's so much delay is to give time for the items to fall down before taking too much damage. Let's see, so these drop down by 1. And that's... fuck, wait, what? Yeah, see this bottom row? That's what we're interested in. Look at this, you can't even see the pistons moving. You can't even see them moving, it's crazy. Wait, is that because it's not moving? Yeah, it's because it's not moving. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. It's this back row that we're looking at here, chat. I was gonna say, I haven't not seen that behavior before. Yeah, so there actually are a few pistons here which are firing. Let's see. Tick freeze. So there are a few pistons here which are firing every 6 game ticks. Okay, I'm gonna quickly look up what the dispenser cooldown is. Because if it's bloody less than 6, I'm gonna cry. But if it's exactly 6, then this is actually perfect. Dispenser cooldown. Because then we could activate all the dispensers at the same time, so it goes every 6 ticks. So that means we only have to work with the blocks every 6 game ticks. But then we could have it push away the blocks every 3 game ticks. Let's see. I'm currently on Dispenser Minecraft Wiki. May as well show you what I'm doing. Oh, where the hell did that go? Minecraft Wiki. I could probably test this myself on carpet mod now that I think of it. Okay. Trivia. Gallery. Dropper. Why is the dispenser not on the official wiki? What the hell? Hello? Dropper official wiki. I mean, this is the dropper. Oh, what? A dropper does not activate. It has been less than 1 redstone tick since its last activation ended. Oh, that's cool. I did not know the cooldown was that slow. That's really good. Okay, I want to get an official value on this, but I might have to test it myself. Unless anyone in chat knows. Like between the stems and the command blocks. Oh, like, oh, here you mean, to blow up this edge. It's like as these are pushing. Dude, that's genius, actually. That's really good. I could have... Oh, yes. Yeah, I could. Definitely I could. Yeah, there's a lot of things to think about this. Because what I had over here, right? Wait for it to load in. What I have over here is because everything's so close together, I can't be blowing up the items, the blocks, as they move around, because there's like no space to blow it up. You're going to be blowing up your whole farm. But, so yeah, like before you had to have all the blocks pushed out to the very edge over here before you could blow them up safely. But now, with the obsidian, you can blow them up inside the blast chamber when it's really close to the farm. And you don't have to worry about it killing everything else. So that could actually be a good idea. That actually could work. And that means I could get rid of a few bits of TNT there that were destroying items. Okay, so there's a few ideas to play around with. What am I looking for? I was looking for dispenser cooldown. So we're going to test this ourselves because the wiki wasn't being nice. Do I have dispensers? Please. Someone's doing fucking donuts in the car park. Okay, dispenser. How the fucking shit am I gonna test this? I guess... Bro, 20 hertz clock is my guess, chat. That is my only guess. Okay. It's gonna make it simple one with command blocks. What? Hello? Hello? Command blocks. Do you wanna do something? What the? Wait, am I on tick freeze? Okay. There we go. Okay. So we want... What can we visualize real easy? I guess it's items. So it shot an item. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 4, 4, 4. Okay. So it can bone meal every 4 game ticks, chat. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. See why I have this thing running on 3 game ticks? Chat, you see why. This is why. I mean, great. Great that it runs at 4 game ticks. That means, you know, higher possibility of getting a fucking thingy. Actually, like, it means the trees grow faster if it's running at a high frequency. So you have a fungus here, it takes an average of 2 to grow it. That means if you have 4, it's going to grow every time at 4 game ticks, pretty much. Which means it's actually going to be making 5 a second. 5 fungus trees a second. I gotta test this. I really gotta fucking test this. Hold up, how are we gonna test it actually? I mean, there's no real way to... Ooh. Okay, so that's turn the blocks off. We're getting a few coming through. Yeah. Look, that can actually deal with it. Ooh. I guess a little bit close, doesn't it? But that is pretty spicy. That does do the job. And if I offset the command blocks, so the TNT isn't blowing up in the center. Oh, this could actually be a big play here. So if I say it goes in the direct center, I shouldn't have any edge cases, chat. Do I have the fill command that I was using? Please, please. No, I don't. Okay. Could just be because the farm's running slower for some reason. But this does seem to be working quite well. Okay, tick. Let's see if I can break that gnarlium. Nope, I've hard-coded this, haven't I? I've really done myself. Nope, okay. Give me a fungus. It should be like a set block fungus or something. Crimson gnarlium, crimson fungus. There we go. 586, 586, 1282, 1283. Okay, so. Now it should be only generating one fungus, which I can see how many times it grows, hopefully. So did you say this was a 2-player farm? If you want to get 600k an hour, it's a 2-player farm, yeah. But you can have 1 player, and you could have the axe in the main hand destroying the stems with the fungus in the offhand, placing them. There's no way for me to check if this is growing, is there? We're pretty much getting fungus every time. In fact, if I just have an observer clock here, so it's not running continuously. Hello? Let's see if this is gonna work. So it seems to be making a tree like pretty much every 4 game ticks, chat. Yeah. World download, please. Oh, you don't want a world download. This says it's barely done. I'll release a world download when it's finished, yeah. It's, this is it so far. We're in very new, not new territory, what's it called? Early stages of development. But yeah, I always release a world download with stuff like this. Even though sadly people do take it and they do copy it, make their own videos, make money off it. Especially Spanish YouTubers. Okay, so yeah, it's making a tree every 4 game ticks. Perfect. Also, is this... That's getting QC'd, right? Yeah. Surely it's getting QC'd. Okay. Interesting. So... Wow, fuck. 4 game ticks. 5 trees a second. Oh my god. How do you even deal with that? That's crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look what? Every little bit of vine you see is a tree that got summoned in and destroyed. Oh yeah, in the chat. This is literally the half of it. Like, no cap. No cap. That's it. Running. Oh my god. That's technically, I would say 10 trees a second then, because it's double the fungus. Started watching a Prototech video, haven't had time to finish, but just wanted to drop in and say that I really like what you're doing as well as video edit. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for popping in and watching the video. That's much appreciated. Yeah, the Prototech video was just something different. Haven't done anything remotely close to that before, so I'm glad that lots of people have liked it. That means I'm gonna definitely make a part 2. Or make it a series even, like what's stopping me from doing a let's play, if you will, on Prototech. This is real time, by the way. This is tick rate 20. 20 trees a second. No, 10 trees. That's an exaggeration, sorry. Only 10 trees a second, chat. Okay, not even that many. Yeah. Yes, I have like a TNT tower here, which is getting blown up by the TNT, ironically enough. And then I have another TNT here. And if that's not enough, I can get rid of the third column, add in more pistons, and then more TNT over here. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot to deal with, actually. You can see why the farm's so goddamn fast. Oh, that's not the right command block. That one. And turn this boy off. Okay, I think that's everything switched off. There we go. Oh. Okay. So what's to do now? I reckon I can see the note block particle. No. At work, so I can't hear audio, but saw you were streaming and just wanted to say I heard my effort and dedication you put out. Looking forward to more. Oh, okay. Just doing a little transcript for my guy. He's at work, so he can't hear me right now. Legend was watching one of my videos and just popped in, said hi. Nice words. Okay, so game plan now, I reckon. Just have a think about this. 10 trees a second. So hook up more of these TNT things. By the way, these are... Oh, that's why I had particles on. Lol. Okay. So these are the TNT columns. These are going to be obsidian, by the way. TNT falls down here, blows up, blah, 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 blah. We need more of these, pretty much. I kind of want to do the calculations on how many items you get from a nether tree. So I really want to know how much that theoretically is. That'd be cool. Actually, I got a much better way to do this, you know? Oh, I couldn't test that though, because it'll break shit. I was thinking I could use command blocks and actually measure the output. You can do /fill destroy, and it like breaks off the item. Like that, and then I could TP, what the hell? And then I could TP the items to a hopper and collect it and then calculate it, but no. Alternatively, I could measure how much you get from one fungus, times that by 10, and then times that by 3600. So that's one tree. This is a very scientific chest. I'm gonna get a pretty... Is that gonna overlap? Oh, just barely. Sample size of like 5, per se. 6, 7... Yeah. Wait, it grows in like 1 bone meal? 2 bone meal, pretty much. Fucking ridiculous. Okay. So those are some pretty average trees. Hey, no problem. I've got to run, but have a good stream. See ya. Enjoy work, man. If that's possible. I don't know. It depends where you work. There's a lot of people that can actually, like, enjoy it and stuff. Did I not switch? Oh, no. Don't tell me I didn't switch back. Oh, tell me you could see what I just did. I switched to my, this stream, I think. Oh, thank God. Okay. So now, I'm going to destroy all of these in 1 or 3 commands. and then destroy. Oh shit, okay. Kind of fucked that up actually. Bro, I really got the endstone. So now it's just a matter of collecting all the items. Okay. Now chuck them in a hopper. And see how many we got. There's quite a lot actually, you know. What did we do? 7 trees? So let's divide this by 7. And that's how many items we could get with this core design, theoretically. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, 7 netherrack, 7 things. Hopper. Get some wool. Counter. Oh. Okay, no items for white, that's fine. So we got 455 items. So let's go to our little calculator. Up over here so you can see it. Okay. So how many did we get? 455. 455 divided by 7. So we get 65 items per tree. 650 items a second, yeah. Yeah, so you get 650 items a second, which is okay. Like that's only, what is it, like 10.15 stacks. Now per hour, it's obviously going to be the same rate. But just to get a sense, it should be in the millions. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Okay, so yeah, well. 2.34 million items an hour with a 100% efficient blast chamber. With like, look at this core design. Look how simple it is. I don't even know which way to go. This way? Okay, lucky I looked up. With this core design, like, what the fuck? Anyway, how many? That's just for giggles. There we go. 2.3 million is. Fucking hell. Oh my god, let's divide that by 54. That is 25 double chests full of shulker boxes, full of blocks, an hour. That's a. It's a. Oh, I can't even. Like, what? That's nearly a shulker box full of double chests, full of shulker boxes, full of items per hour. If you were to like do a 10-hour AFK session overnight, that's 250 double. Oh my. Okay, I'm going off here. So yeah, I want to make this farm like the fucking the clickbait, the title, 25 million items an hour farm chat. No, 2.5 million an hour, but still. With the thumbnail, I could have chests filled with bloody stems. Oh my god, guys. Look at this. I got so many stems with this new farm. You can make it yourself. Like, yeah. But we actually gotta make the blast chamber. It's all good using command blocks to get a number that doesn't matter. Even though I'm actually gonna test that practically. I'm gonna use a backup. And I'm just gonna completely destroy the blast chamber that we have. And just get the raw rates. Because I feel like that number is a little bit not false. No, it's a little bit incorrect. Test, I guess. Let's see, so this is the one. I want to go all the way up here. Oh no, guys, we destroyed everything. No. Yeah, the other thing that we skimmed over is that all the blocks that were generating here obviously gonna not be able to be harvested. Maybe you could have pistons coming down like that, but eh. There's gonna be hoppers going into the dispensers and shit anyway, so it's not that easy. So what we gotta think of now is, what is it? It's yeah, so we switch this on. And we should get like a cube of fungus trees. I don't know why they're not growing to max height. It's not that rare. There we go. Okay. So I think it's... that should be working fine. Then we get this one running. So that's going to destroy all the blocks. So we can have that running all the time. So now we're getting all these blocks. And then they're all going into here. Okay. You've got this going... Going to the gym, you're going to go be at this... Oh, yeah. Fuck, I read that so wrong. I literally have dyslexia. Yeah, have fun at the gym. I'm going to be streaming for a little bit longer, I guess. Been going for 3 hours. I can probably go for another hour before I have to start thinking about bed. I'm just going to get this to a point where I'm happy at it, you know? But yeah, thanks for sticking around and for subscribing. That's really nice of you, so thanks. Okay, do a quick little tick warp. What are we looking at so far? 35,000 an hour. Wait, we're only getting weeping vines? Hold the fuck. Oh my god, I know why. It's on air replace. It should be on destroy. Bruh. I had a mini heart attack there that might... Oh, fucking hell. Okay, that's why we have backups. That command block was set to destroy everything. I need administrator permission to delete this folder. What? Wait, what? You need permission. I can't even delete this folder. What the fuck? Dude, I've got ransomware, chat. I can't even delete a fucking folder. Okay, interesting. I named it test. Maybe test is like some Windows operation, some shit. Interesting. Oh. No, why did it do that? Bell. Did I open up the wrong world? I did. That one. Okay, so let's do that again. You saw absolutely nothing. This is going to be destroying from block 117. 117, thank you very much. Not fucking in the floor, breaking everything. Okay, that looks good. And then flick this on. And then the items... Oh, okay, that's... I don't know if the hoppers can keep up, chat. That looks like... Yeah, no, they're not... they're not keeping up at all. Oh, boy. Oh, okay, I'm not good with item transportation at all. I'm gonna do some shoddy hopper work here. I don't even think this is gonna do anything. Actually, no, there should be an 8-speed sorter, right? Okay. Oh, that really isn't doing the trick. How quickly does that inventory fill up? Yeah, pretty slow, actually. Don't know why the hoppers can't deal with it. It's a bit of a shame, actually, because I would like to get accurate rates. Sorry, I'm so bad with item collection. The problem is, because it's doing the TP add E command here constantly, I can't really have water streams to push the items around. Which is definitely a problem. But like, let's just see. What are we looking at here? We're looking at... Fuck. 1.14 million. This is from a real core, not artificial. No command blocks, except for the blast chamber part. This has some promise, actually. Except I wish I could get these items and process them. I need like some big brain in the chat to get this to work. Yeah, look at this shit. It's like full. Oh, these are only sucking out one item, chat. Oh, no wonder why that's not working. Okay, so... Thoughts. How can I get this to work? I don't know, maybe I have separate things and two command blocks teleporting them back and forth. Oh no, I'm not good with hoppers and stuff, sorry. Where's our command block? There we go. And now it's just updating order the shit out of it. Perfect, okay. So the other thing I could do is... Observers detect command blocks? Nope. I guess I could just... Classic observer clock. How should I build this? I'll build it like this, okay. Nothing seems to be as it should be. Except when you need it to be. What the fuck was that? Some big ass moth. Okay. There we go. So that's splitting the items now, and it's... Is that keeping up, chat? I can't... I really can't tell here. I'm gonna go with 4. What are we up to now? We're up to 1.5 million. So it looks like our math was actually on point here. Because we're still not getting all the items. Fucking hell. This is wild. So now I gotta make a 4 observer clock. Which is actually gonna be very easy to make. So I can go like that. And then I can just have command block there, command block there, command block there, and there. There we go. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And now we have it split between 3 hoppers. Let's collect all these. Is that enough? Just barely not enough. Okay. 4 hoppers, surely. After this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Item. But no, it's not 4 hoppers, it's 12 hoppers. And it's about to become 16. Huh. There we go. Okay, finally. Hey, Ozil. We're trying to test the maximum possible efficiency of this farm. Or this core layout, more precisely. It's a dual core, 4 dispensers per fungus. And we did some math, and we worked out that it's 2.34 million items an hour. Which is, you know, that's quite a lot. So we're looking at... Okay, that's only a very slow test. Wait, is that 12 million? No, okay. We got 1.5 million before, and that was with 3 hoppers. Or 12 hoppers. Because we have these grids, right? Because the hoppers just can't keep up. Like, they can take in a stack of blocks every time they the cooldown ends. What am I doing? Can literally speed up the game. Yeah, so those calculations were made without considering any of these blocks here. All of these blocks, obviously, these can't spawn in because they're glass. So that is going to reduce the rates by quite a lot, actually, because that's where most of the blocks spawn. This does look sick. That actually looks really cool. Wow. Wish someone could clip that, but... Nope. Okay, tick rate counter. Surely. Okay, what about 1.3 million? So that's pretty low, all things considered. I don't know why it was barking at 1.5 million earlier. Like, what? That was pretty insane. Let's see, what if I just get rid of one of these command blocks? I want to test it for a bit to make sure I get a relatively good average. But not too long that I sit here forever. Yeah, look at that. It's gone up to 1.4 million. But now it's... No, it's kind of plateauing around 1.4. So it seems like my measuring is not working. Because, if you look, right, I had 4 command blocks teleporting them to the, you know, the 12 different hoppers. And I got 1.3 million. And then... Okay, it's dropped. Why did it go to 1.5 million? Oh my god, this is so scuffed. Okay, yeah, it's plateauing about 1.4. So the rates went up when I reduced the amount of command blocks. Interesting. I doubt that's going to be the case for much longer. Let's see. Counter. Yeah, 1.3. So it seems like 3 is the sweet spot. So I'm going to assume about 1.5 million. Yeah, that was just a testing world. Okay. Hop back in here. So, we need to convert these barrier blocks back to obsidian so I can visualize what's going on here. Because this next part is actually going to be kind of tricky, chat. There's so much, like, stuff to work out here, and I'm just eyeballing it. Barrier... Okay. There you go, that's much easier to visualize. So the core layout is fine. These initial piston pushes are also fine. Not much we can really do to improve that. This note block isn't even getting activated. What the fuck? Just a random note block. Is that on this side as well? No, okay. So let's just try to figure this out here. What I'm doing, someone suggested in chat that we have the stems running across like this, right? And then they're getting pushed here and getting blown up. What's stopping us from blowing up a few stems here? Right? Now keep in mind we do have redstone here, which is probably what's stopping us, but... Oh no, that is what's stopping us. That's not gonna work. Fuck. No, that really isn't gonna work. No. Oh, that would have been such a good idea as well. Yep. No, I see that. I see another idea I could do. Pretty much you have... Oh, this fits in perfectly. No, it doesn't. Fuck. Balls. Okay. Oh, I was thinking you could have TNT here and it could blow up, but no, it doesn't fit. Yeah. No, that was a really good idea though, having the more TNT blow up here, but that wouldn't. Even if... Okay, so we can blow up these 2 specific blocks. We could have the chamber come out here. We could block this off, so no TNT can go there. Let's get some TNT. What happened to Spotify? Get him back up. Okay. So TNT's here. We want it to destroy these blocks. Obviously we need that. It's going to destroy there, and that's going to destroy here. But that's still going to destroy the pistons, so... Oh, this is... Okay, actually. Could have it like this. And that's going to come out on a diagonal and intercept here. Where we can then chuck an obsidian. So the blast radius is going to be like... Boom, boom, boom. Hit that. Not do anything. Can also come out like... Here though, that's the problem. I don't want it to destroy that block. So if I push this forward one, hopefully this fits. Let's see. Blast radius is now like this. Yeah, the problem is you're always going to be able to draw a vector line to this block unless you get obsidian in front of it. Which you can only do when it's positioned here. But then, when it's positioned here, you have a vector line going straight to the pistons, which you can't block. Because you need obsidian there. Now, there might be a solution to this. I'm thinking more in between your current obsidian towers. Bro. Like I have TNT here. The problem is if you have too much TNT, it's going to blow up the items as well as the blocks. So I wanted to like limit it and spread it out as efficiently as possible. But if you have the TNT far enough away, like say over here, and like you block this off, you can make it so it only destroys these blocks. And then you have the TNT here, which is only destroying these blocks, and they won't interact with each other. Because that's the main restriction here. Like I could spam as much TNT as I want and break everything instantly, but the items are going to get destroyed. So it's not that overpowered of a glitch. What if you could pick up the items instantly, though? Ooh, this got me thinking, actually. This has got me thinking. If you could pick up the items instantly, you'd have to either send them through a nether portal, but the nether portal would break, so you need to use an end portal. Which is kind of pushing the limits of survival a bit. So you use an end portal, but then even if you have like an end portal here, blocks could still land there and not go in. So I don't think that's possible. You could have a bunch of hopper minecarts, but that would be super laggy and they might even get destroyed by the TNT. You could maybe have water to like push the items out. Ancient debris instead of obsidian with pistons pushing them from the up. Oh, I know what I'm not fucking doing. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. I'm not making these block 36s. Like, so they have a... Oh, okay. That's a problem, chat. That's why, because when... Okay, if you don't know, I'm going to start from the beginning. A block 36 is a name that you give to a moving block. So there's a state, right, when the block isn't a block. It's a block 36, which is still a block, I guess. Right, so when a block is in motion, like here, as you can see, I can't interact with this block. I can't break it, I can't do anything. It's just a block 36, right? This is also a moving piston head, which I also can't break, but does have a hitbox, right? These do have hitboxes, but I can't break them. Now, in this state, it has a blast resistance of 0. Meaning that if I summon TNT like that, it's going to blow up instantly, right? And I can demonstrate this. So that's going to blow up, right? And it's like, oh, big deal, the concrete would have blown up anyway, but no, look at this. If we get ancient debris, right? Something that just doesn't blow up, okay? Oh, great, that's going to... Right, obviously, you know, ancient debris won't blow up. Cool. But if you convert it to a block 36, get TNT, it should, let's just hope, yeah, blows up the ancient debris. So it converts the block hardness to 0. And when the block hardness is 0, it subtracts, like remember the vector lines that I was talking about before? The TNT generates vector lines, and as soon as the vector line hits a block, the block like subtracts away from the vector line, meaning it's like powers less. So if it hits like a end stone, which has a high blast resistance, it's going to subtract more, and if it hits glass with 0 blast resistance, it's going to subtract less. So not only will it be easier to destroy these blocks, but it's also going to destroy more of them. Which is good. It's more TNT being destroyed for each block, which means that it can keep up with this, in theory. But the hard thing about it is that you have to destroy the block as it's being pushed. And I'm going to double check, but I think there's only like 2 or 3 game ticks when that is occurring. I'm going to test it back over here. Ancient... Oh shit, damn. Oh, I'm so happy I had that revelation now and not in like when I made a bunch more of the columns. So let's... What are we going to do? Gotta test this somehow. Switch. Tick. Freeze. Okay, so that is going berserk. Cool. Chuck in a block. Tick step. So it is 1, 2, 3. Can I break this? Oh, only 2. Okay, so these pistons aren't moving. Let's see. So it is a block 36 for 1, 2. 2 game ticks, which is run redstone tick, which does make sense. So you have to time it perfectly, almost perfectly. But the payoff is so much worth it. I can show you. I can actually show you right now. Fill, boom, boom, boom. Glass, right? Glass has a blast resistance of 0. You have TNT in the middle. It's going to destroy quite a bit. Okay. Look at that. It destroyed a pretty big chunk. Now, if we go over here, and instead of glass, we have, well, in this case, crimson stems. And we chuck some TNT in the middle. See how much it destroys comparatively. A lot less. Now, mind you, when these are moving, they have the same blast resistance as glass. So look how much more it destroys. Yeah, that's, oh my god, so fucking good. Also, in older versions, if it was a block 36, it would have a 100% chance of dropping the item, which wasn't always a feature. Practically, pistons are 3 game tick. Yeah. And then they're running on a 3 game tick clock, so they're pretty much always active, except for 1 game tick when they're fully retracted. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that as long as these command blocks are in sync with the pistons, then this farm should be good. I feel like I should test that though. Also my frames, fuck no. Okay, so what are we gonna test now? I gotta get this in sync, that's right. I kind of go off track a little bit. How the fuck am I gonna do that? This would be easy with redstone, but I'm using command blocks, which are completely separate from this circuit. So it seems like the logical thing would be to take an output from here. Is to take an output from here. Why is there a piston there? That's to update it. Interesting. Okay, so go like that. And make sure that doesn't get destroyed by the TNT, because that's lots of fun. Is this going to fit underneath? No, it's not. Okay. More redstone dust. Okay, I'm going to clone this whole thing downwards. It doesn't have to be up this high. Be a smart thing to do. Hopefully this doesn't break anything. I'm just going to eyeball it. Kind of broke some shit. Okay. Doesn't matter too much. And then hook this up over here. But obviously we don't want it spawning in TNT every 3 game ticks. That would be devastating for the rates of the farm. So instead we're going to add in a few T flip-flops. I'm just not really going to work out how many I need exactly, but there's going to be a few. In fact, I'm gonna make it curve this way because there's gonna be that many. This pretty much preserves the frequency, but just, well, it just halves the frequency, really. But it doesn't like shift it. It doesn't shift the frequency along. So it's gonna still be as accurate, but just not as frequent. Yeah. The piston itself will only be 3 game tick when pulsed. What do you mean BE? What does BE stand for? Sorry. Block event, okay. Talented, thank you. Yeah, see, I don't know half that jargon. Like block event. I haven't looked into block event delay. I think it'll be really helpful to learn about that. Try and understand what you mean there. So would it be possible to have a 3 game tick piston feed tape then? That has just frozen. Uh-huh. Interesting. Is this also ticking a lot? Here's some more weird shit that I can't explain. Wow. Oh, it's got a 1 tick cooldown. Okay, that makes sense. Should really have to just run dust, I guess. Straight down. That isn't a problem. So is that too often? It is too often. It's being really messy redstone now. But it's just for test purposes, it's nothing meant to be good looking. Okay. So looks like that sends a pulse. Okay, I think there's 1 too many. It should be sending... Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see. Well, yes, you can easily do dustless if you time right. Really? Okay. I'll probably look into that, actually. So I'd very much like to go dustless. But doesn't the observer, like, make the piston extend for a little bit longer if you go dustless? Doesn't it make it, like, extend for an extra game tick than if you just use 0 ticks? Yeah, the only thing I can vary here is only like halve the frequency. So it can either send it very frequently like that or not frequently at all. Is the TNT actually spawning in? That's concerning. Oh, I did see some then. The fuck? Why am I not... So it is working. Every 5 seconds it's spawning in TNT, which is alright. Yes, you give a 4 game tick pulse to a piston with observer with 1, and the piston on the receiving end will 0 tick. Okay, so if it's 4 game tick pulse, then wouldn't that mean that you couldn't have it extend every 3 game ticks? Which is the whole point of this. In saying that though, the dispenser cooldown is also only 4 game ticks, so do you reckon I could have it push every 4 game ticks, and that would be the same as 3 game ticks if they like synced up? So it's only going to grow a tree when the pistons are attracted, so then there's like an air block, because I doubt a tree can generate inside a piston head. So 4 and 3 game ticks should theoretically have the same rates if they're synced up with the dispensers. Which is going to be fun syncing that up. Woo. I'm not seeing any TNT here, but I reckon if I chuck in some blocks, yeah, it's going to destroy them. Okay. Just another little visual bit of fun. Okay, and these are not being pushed by pistons, so it's not going to be block 36, sadly. What drops an item and has no blast resistance? That is a full block. Doors, maybe. Check through the inventory real quick. My brain is not firing as it should be. I mean, I could just do glass. I don't really need to collect items right now. It's fine. That's a lot quicker, I think. Yeah, it's a wee bit quicker. It's hard to tell. It is actually. You think the glass has to be quicker, but yes, block 36 blocks growth, but I don't know if that's true for nether trees. Yeah, nothing blocks the growth of a nether tree. It's just, like you can have a nether tree which grows into, bedrock. Yeah, that's it. I'm just trying to explain this. You could have like a nether tree just in the ground, straight up, like this. And even if there's like, it can't generate a single tree block, it's still gonna grow. Even if it only generates like one block. So like, if all these end stones are block 36s, it's still gonna grow, but then you're not gonna get as many warp blocks out of it. Which is a problem. But yeah, I think that's plausible if... I'm gonna get a quill, because I'm not gonna remember this shit. Okay, oh man, this sounds like mega AIDS to fuck Mojo. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, oh yeah, the tree's just gonna grow when all the pistons are extended. Sure. Yeah, okay. Sync observers... Oh, I said that terribly. Sync observers with... What are we looking for here? What's the word? Pistons, I guess. Yeah, I remember that. But will I remember to check my ender chest to remember that? That's the... I already have shit in here, what? Hold up. Hold up, we're getting distracted again. Oh, it's this world. It's for a tutorial I made. I had the item saved in a chest. I remember that, okay. I think I might remake that tutorial. Because a lot of people are asking for one that's got voiceovers and shit. Okay, I gotta figure this out. My brain doesn't want to do shit. It's like, no, end stream, but I want to do this. So, dispensers have to be synced up with the pistons, which have to be synced up with the TNT. So, the fungus grows as the pistons are retracted, and then the pistons push as the TNT blows up, so it's block 36. That should mean that all the blocks that can generate will generate. Obviously, nothing's going to generate in like this in the piston wall or whatever. So every block that can generate will gen, and then it's going to get blown up efficiently, I guess, over here. Just a matter of doing that, really. That takes time. In theory, that should work. I don't see why that wouldn't. And my only restriction is how compact this is. Like, I could have one of these obsidian modules, and then at the end of it, I could add another one of these splitters, and just have it continuing off like I did over here. Over here, I had a bunch of splitters, right? Like if the blocks come in here, they get pushed over here, then they get split over here, and then over here, and then over here, and then they finally go over here, where then they can get blown up by TNT. So I could just have a repeat of that, and then just have the obsidian TNT modules spaced out. Yeah. Sounds good. That sounds good. This is a big problem to tackle, and it might be able to hit 1,000,000 an hour. Oh gosh, it looks like a fast store based on the OP dust spam. Oh my god, yeah. I don't know how to get around it though with the dust spam. If it's on 4 game ticks, is there like 1 game tick when it's fully retracted and blocks can generate? Because if so, then I can just do 4 game tick and have no dust and make everyone happy. Because I know if I release this farm now, everyone's going to be like, dust, oh my god, dust, dust, oh my god. And they're just not going to care about anything except the dust. Which makes sense, because like, look at my frames. 21. Oh, look at that. Damn. So it looks like the TNT is actually keeping up. That's because it's block 36, surely. Oh no, it's not. Okay, fuck. Well, it might be. It's hard to tell. It is creeping over here a bit more than it was, but that looks like it is working. It does, hold up. It is. Look at this, none of the glass is getting replaced. Fucking let's go. We've done it. Reddit. Unless this isn't working at max efficiency. If that's only pushing blocks every 6 game ticks, then it's not technically processing a 3 game tick block thing, whatever the fuck it's called. I need to learn more words. Well, could do something similar to what goes on in a 2x2 spruce tree farm. Oh yes, I've built one of those before, and I spam dust everywhere. With vertical buds, etc., won't be fully dustless, but will greatly reduce the dust. Yeah, I mean, like in areas like this, like here with all this dust, I feel like it'll be hard to remove that. One idea that I did have, it's on shit, this world, I think. Oh my god, I've done it again. I went to the wrong world, bro. This one was to have something like this. Oh my god, I gotta turn this off. Somehow more laggy. Do I have command blocks to get rid of the... No. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it manually then, bro. I want to show you this design, this layout. It's interesting. This here. Yeah. Oh wait, this is switched on, that's why. No. Okay, so like this. So the pistons go back and forth, which then power those. And then it's like a stretched out 3 game tick clock, pretty much. Again, in theory, these pistons push out every 3 game ticks, and if properly synced up the dispensers here, it should be pushing out blocks every 3 game ticks. But kind of doesn't. It was only getting like 220k an hour. So I think it's because I haven't synced it up properly. Okay, well, it's really good to know that this is working here. Wait, what? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? I think I didn't unload it properly. There we go. Okay, well if that works, then... Yeah, say there is some delay. Seems like whenever these get pushed forward. Oh no. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any delay here. Like if I remove a block there. Get a little command block going. Is this gonna get slowed down at all? The top one. So it actually isn't. That's good, okay, that's good. So I was worried that the blocks here would kind of like intervene with the blocks over here. But I actually think it's this side that's slowed down. So it's hard to tell. No, there's a, yeah, okay. Oh, that's what I was worried about. How could I get around this? Because it's impossible to separate these two blocks, right? Like, doesn't matter what layout you have, they're gonna overlap at some point. Unless you have maybe sticky pistons, but then you have the sticky pistons which pull, and then you have other pistons which retract. And then you just have it overlapping again. So you would need it to actually output in one wide strips. Which is hard, because you need the redstone to go downwards. Oh, fuck. Unless... Hold up, I just had a bit of a brain wave. Oh, you can't add 3 game ticks of delay with repeaters, so... Now I'm really tending towards having a 4 game tick clock. Because my thinking was, okay, if you have these one wide, you can't have a signal go downwards, right? Like, you wouldn't be able to get a signal to go down if it's just one wide without adding any delay. But if you have it go from the top, and then at the very top here, you have a repeater going into the block, right? You have the delay, so it's out of sync. But if you add 3 game ticks of delay, then it's going to be in sync with the next cycle over, and then it's still going to be pushing at the same rate. But because you can't add 3 game ticks of delay with a repeater that I know of, it's not going to work. But if it was a 4 game tick clock, then you could just add 2 repeaters and be on your way. So I feel like 2 repeaters might be the play here. And that means I could add observers here to detect the block here and then push the pistons forward. I do like 3 game ticks, so it's really quick. A few things to figure out next stream. Hey Dream, welcome. Messing around with some different ideas. A lot of different ways to go with this at the moment. Got a working blast chamber design, which is pretty cool. I was just looking for random nether tree farm designs to build in my friend's world, and I found one of your other videos. And I saw you live. Yeah. Yeah, nether tree farms are like epic, dude. Glad that so many other people enjoy them. We were testing this design earlier, and like with this specific layout, you can get up to 2.4 million items an hour. But obviously, you wouldn't be able to actually harvest that. But thanks for popping in, though. Oh yeah, that would be very good. 3.3 blocks per second. It would have to be even quicker, because as I said before, we were testing this earlier, and it can actually generate 5 trees a second. And you have to push it, what, like 9 blocks across? So you have 4 game ticks to push a whole tree 9 blocks across. Like, just completely impossible. Nah. I saw Iskal mine a bunch of warped stems, and I'm like, bro, literally just Google nether tree farm. It will take you an hour to build. Just, it pains me. He's like, oh, nether wood is the hardest thing to get, I swear. I need to get 4 shulker boxes of it. And I'm like, bro, if you just build the farm that I made, it will get you those stems in like 2 seconds, I swear. But, you do you, Iskal. Dude, he's a great guy. I'm not dissing him or anything, but if they just thought to Google it, that's the thing. No one thinks like, oh, nether tree farm, right? They're just like, oh, I guess I'll just mine a few. I don't need that many. But iron farm, it's like, okay, iron farm, yeah, I'm gonna need iron for a long time, so they Google iron farm. You know, it's not just like a one-off thing. I use Lightmatica, yeah. Yeah, it's like Lightmatica. I saw a lot of people doing that. I saw some guy live stream making my farm. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna watch the tutorial. I just got Lightmatica. It's like, okay, that's fine. Kind of makes tutorials redundant, but it's pretty much for the people that don't know about Lightmatica. Because if you're Googling how to make a simple nether tree farm, you most likely either are a good player and you're just looking for a few stems, or you're a new player and you're not too familiar with mods, so you don't have such delicacies. I gotta label these bloody command blocks. I've no fucking clue what's going on. That's spawning in things. There we go. This activates the pushes, turns them off, toggles them. Okay. So that's good. I'm pretty happy with what we got done so far. Gotta remember to check this book and quill. I don't know how I'm gonna remember to check that. It's got stuff in there. Make outputs 1 wide. Oh, dude, thanks for the sub, man. Bloody epic. Okay, just writing notes to myself in the future. Because I'm like, oh, I've got all these good ideas, and then I just forget them just like that. Make outputs 1 wide so streams are easy to deal with and no overlap. 2 repeaters. Should sync clocks. If this is, it doesn't make sense to you, it'll make sense to me. In the future. 2 repeaters should sync clocks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up the stream there. Thanks for tuning in. I barely touched 16, to be honest. Yeah. Boom. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. That was not the longest stream I've done, but it was like average time. Got a lot done. I don't know when the next stream's gonna be. I got a little bit on in the future. I want to work on a few videos as well, so we'll see. But yeah, see ya.